Hello, everyone.
Well.
Well, if it isn't Twitch chat coming to my town trying to make trouble once again.
Well, if it isn't the Blowjob Brothers.
I thought I told you to get out of my town.
I thought I told you to blow out of here like a tumbleweed. Blow on right through. Oh man, this menu music is really fucking good. Actually,
Oh yeah. We're back with another exciting edition of Tabletop Tuesday, but it's a little bit different today.
You got that right. Because we're not doing a tabletop game in the traditional sense.
We're playing a game that I've played on this channel before, but has gotten a few updates since then. Whispers in the West.
Mm-hmm. Not egresses in the east, not natterings in the north, and certainly not sweet nothings in the south. We're talking about whisperings in the west.
Mm-hmm. We got some mysteries to solve.
And yeah,
you gotta help us.
Just being blindsided by Hotel Mario. If you need instructions, I don't know, learn to fucking read.
Well, you gotta play the tutorial.
Oh, the tutorial. You got it.
It's just a tutorial.
That it is.
So. We'll start you off with the first case. The Portrait, which is a 15-minute long case, not very long at all. Single day, I believe.
Ah, okay.
It'll help you get used to the game.
For sure.
Alrighty.
So, what do I need to do to join?
What you need to do is you need to put this room code into your thing, and then you'll join my game.
Well, congested. If I copy and paste this room code in and then click join game, I'm gonna be happier than a Yeti in Appalachia.
That is to say, very.
Hang on. It says requested room does not exist.
Oh, try. Hang on. Let me back out of here real quick.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, try that code.
You got it. Well, if I take this code and put it in my join game, and then it loads.
Hey, there you are.
Whoo, Nelly. All right. Select a character and ready up.
Yep.
What we got?
Each of the characters has different abilities. William Hart is the sheriff. He can flash his badge to inspire fear or respect, as he is the law.
Oh, I see.
Jezebel Vega is a outlaw. She carries around a lockpick that can be used for a variety of certain things.
She's the master of unlocking, I see.
Jack Jones is the cowboy. He has sworn off a life of violence, but he does keep his revolver on him in case he needs it, and he can flash the piece if he ever needs it.
Okay.
And finally, we have Wendy Watson, the deputy. She is a trained physician and pathologist, and she also has the ability to bring evidence back to the sheriff's office.
Oh, that's really useful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who do you think you're going to be playing?
Well, seeing as how I'm the sheriff of this here town, I may go ahead and select good old William Hart.
In that case, just considering how useful it would be to get evidence back to the office, I think I'll play Wendy Watson.
Well, deputy, looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned case of brewing.
I mean, you said it, Sheriff. I mean, this here's a right sour pickle we've got our town's gotten into.
We can't keep the mayor waiting too long. Let's get in there and see what he needs. Oh yeah, this game. Zen, are you home? Oh, we gotta get you in.
Yeah.
You've already played this case before, I think. So we're just walking Luke through how this works.
So far, I'm very excited to get
Mm-hmm.
my teeth stuck in.
Whispers in the West.
Whispers in the West.
The portrait.
Ooh.
I can't believe this. My precious portrait is gone. This is quite literally the end of my world.
This is outrageous indeed. I will let the sheriff's office know.
They need to find out who has done this before the end of the day.
That wouldn't be the flag they used in that era, I don't think.
I am uncertain. The
The
mayor's
mayor's-
portrait has been stolen in a daring heist. The mayor has been openly weeping all morning. Time to go and console him.
Okay.
So, it's WASD,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and we can make our way to the sheriff's office. My desk. I just don't like people touching my things.
Okay. What else can we have a look at? Oh. The forensic kit I brought... Oh, wait. The forensic kit I brought with me from England.
Oh. Well, there you
It's
go.
It's a handy tool that lets me inspect evidence for clues. Just present any item to it. Sometimes I get additional information about the items. Out of the items, in fact. Goodness gracious me. Oh, can I take it? No.
No, I think you bring evidence back here and you can inspect it for further clues.
There we go. Oh yes, that's exactly what it said.
All right. Well, we've got 18 minutes to figure out where this painting went. Let's go ahead and talk to the... where it's a town hall. Let's go to town hall.
All right. Let's mosey on down.
All right. Oh, it's just awful. On top of that, my head hurts. Some varmint came in here and stole my precious portrait. You need to find out who did this before the end of the day, got it? I'm a man who's used to getting what he's asked for. When you figure it out, be sure to put down your case report. Well, what happened? What happened? I felt tired after lunch and fell asleep in my office yesterday. Then I woke up, turned around to get back to admiring it, and it was just gone. My precious portrait is gone. This is quite literally the end of my world. Any suspects? Suspects? Everyone! There are lots of people who are probably jealous of that portrait. Just start by asking around to see whose story doesn't add up. Alright, and the Q and E thing, because I can show him stuff and he'll elaborate on that. What if I show him my badge? Just remember, I pay your wages, Sheriff. You're my third highest expense after portraits and candles.
Portraits?
Do I have to beg? And I can ask the mayor about himself. You know who I am. I'm Wyatt, the mayor. But today, I guess I'm also Wyatt the victim. This is the worst thing that has ever happened to humanity, ever. Who would steal my beautiful painting?
Mayor Wyatt claims he built this town himself. He pays you to think on his behalf.
Let's ask him about the portrait.
Yeah.
Oh, my precious portrait. Whoever stole it, I'm gonna make sure they pay. Alright. Let's ask him about the luncheon. Ah, the hearty luncheon prepared by the butcher. She's my official meal supplier. I love the tender beef brisket of hers.
Oh, my.
Alright. Deputy.
There was a portrait here. It's gone now. Who removed it and why? Missing portrait, luncheon. Okay. Alright. Forgive me, Sheriff. Yes. Probably should make ingress on this case.
Yes, I'd like to talk to this butcher. If you want to go to somewhere else in town and inquire the good people, that would probably be best if we split our differences and settled back into the office.
Very well. I shall go to the saloon and see if there's anything there I can dig up.
All right, I'll go to the butcher.
All right.
Let's see here. Meat of intermediate origin. My favorite. Or indeterminate.
I heard that his hideous portrait went ahead and walked out on him. Sounds like he might have a job for you. I'm sure I'll turn up somewhere. You best start asking around. So anything? Rumor has it someone walked right in and took it. Happened just before sundown. Bar was empty aside from the boys over there. They're not in the habit of leaving their chairs. I'm given to understand the mayor would still be in his office around about that time. He has recently found himself occupied almost entirely in admiring of that portrait, of that painting. I'm surprised it was out of his sight. Suspects? Who could have done it? I haven't moved from this spot behind the bar in quite some time owing to my frankly devastating back injury. I suggest you cast your eyes over some of the more athletic denizens of Brimstone. Okay, yeah. I mean, there are quite a few paintings in here at the very least. I wonder who plays this thing. Attempt to play, sure. Oops, guess I'm a little rusty. Greasy Gideon, the bartender, runs the finest and only saloon in town. Betsy Butcher takes care of everyone in town in her own special way. Alright. No, so far this is really fun, actually.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking to Betsy Butcher right now.
Let's see. I think... Have I talked to everyone in the saloon, really? Items.
Y'all heard about my unforgettable luncheon? Well, if you're in for a treat, I'm serving up some of the finest meats for you tomorrow.
A hint. Should I use a hint? Nah, I don't think I need one yet.
Sure, my badge. Oh, Sheriff, I'm so impressed by your badge. Thank you for your service to this fine community. It reminds me of an award I won for my bacon a few years back, though yours is obviously much more prestigious.
Maybe I should go to the square.
Yeah, while you're there, look for someone named... What was his name? Fuck.
I'll look for fuck. I'll look for fuck. Meanwhile, I'll talk to this gentleman, Zeed. Did you hear what happened with the mayor? His portrait of himself got stolen. He seems so angry right now.
Zeed.
Oh, that's who I'm talking to right now.
Well, there you go.
I just know I'm gonna get the blame for this. Oh, my name is Zeed, by the way. It's a pleasure to meet you. You have some questions for me? I'll answer the best I can. What happened? Well, from what I heard, someone broke into the mayor's office and stole something. But I was here all the time after sundown. I would have seen someone trying to steal the painting. So it couldn't have been after sundown. Okay. I think the drinkers over there might have seen something. Okay. Suspects? I don't like to point fingers. I know a lot of people might blame me, but I swear it's not. To painting? Everyone in town heard the mayor bragging about the new portrait. But you can hear what I heard from nobody. And I remember you didn't hear from nobody, all right? I heard it's already been sold for more money than I've ever seen. Oh. I just don't understand such a thing. My fancy picture book is better than when the sheriff locked up in his drawer. Former petty criminal, now an unemployed vagrant. A guy in need of a break. Okay. That guy? He's just a criminal too, you know. A legal criminal. How is that even fair? What do you think of Greasy Gideon?
Oh, apparently Zeed made some ill-advised financial decisions a few years back.
Huh.
He was trying to get rich quickly. It's an old story. Anyway, the bank owns his house now, and his principal occupation is petty crime and starvation. Lord knows what he's capable of. Yes, the butcher used to worry about her money troubles, but this morning she promised she'd be paying off her loans very soon, and then she winked at me. She's a strange one. Maybe she was trying to charm me, or maybe...
Hmm. I'm just talking at the drinkers at the moment. Apparently, something was moved from town hall before sunset. We know it wasn't after sunset, so it probably... You know, the ratio of lawbringers to townsfolk is starting to feel a little out of hand. What about Z?
Huh.
Right, these two think that Zed is harmless. Betsy, she scares me. There's no such thing as being too nice, but I have to send my buddy on lunch run now. I'm barred from entering due to my weird comments. What about Greasy Gideon? The bartender makes up a lot of stories about himself. I'm just certain he's led the most boring life of anyone in this here town. The bartender makes perfect sense after exactly 4 whiskeys. Less than that, and he's a windbag. More than that, all you can think about is his mustache. Oh, don't look at me like that. What about the banker? I don't trust that guy. I've heard he takes a bath every single day. Seems suspicious to me, like he's trying to wash away the guilt. You know, oh my god, what the fuck? I'm not sure I can say that word on stream. Do you know what a troglodyte is? The banker said I'm barred from his establishment until I stop being one. Damn. Banker pulling out the old-timey slurs. Well, I didn't vote for him either. Okay. So we know the time at least. Were we supposed to pick up any evidence, or are we just like trying to put it together from a like
Oh, so I think it's in items.
Oh, yeah, we got the missing portrait and we got luncheon. Did you pick up luncheon?
I mean, once you sort of like scanned them, you can take them back to the office and examine them.
Okay. Let me try with the luncheon, I guess. Traces of what appear to be scraps of meat and some spilled liquid. But wait, on top of that, there are some traces of some strange garnish. I know this. It's dried valerian root, typically used as a sleep aid. Was the mare drugged? It was the butcher.
That's what evidence is pointing to.
Sure is, but missing portrait. I could analyze the portrait if it's not gone for good. But we'd have to find where the portrait is. Someone said that it had already been sold.
Well, the only thing on our itinerary right now is who stole the portrait. And I think we both have a pretty good idea of who's done it by now.
I would agree. So are we in agreement that it's probably the butcher then?
Yeah, I'd have to reckon it is.
Well, let's give the mayor his answer then, Sheriff.
Alright. Let me go ahead and go over to my desk.
I'll wait for you at the office. Or town hall. Or we do everything from the office, I guess.
I can go ahead and just end the day, and that'll be the investigation.
Yeah, you got it.
And so now, we're presented with a dialogue option. So, who stole the portrait? We're both thinking it's the butcher. That our final answer?
I believe so.
And let's hit it.
Who stole the portrait? The butcher.
To think that Betsy could come up with such a plan. These working people, they have a cunning to them. Still, my painting is back where it belongs. And I'm getting hungry. All's well that ends well. Who stole the portrait? It was Betsy.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't use a hint. Perfect.
Perfect.
What happened?
Yeah, I'll click on what happened. Oh.
This would provide a particularly expensive lunch for the mayor.
Betsy the butcher asked me to get her some valerian root. I heard it helps with sleep. Does she have trouble sleeping at night?
What keeps Betsy up at night must be her dire financial situation. I should have known there was something wrong with my lunch when my lunch was seasoned. It's not natural. That valerian root knocked me out completely right after lunch. When the mayor woke up, he found the portrait stolen.
Ernest said he saw someone hauling someone away from town hall that afternoon. I knew it must have happened before sundown. So it was Betsy the butcher? I can't believe this.
Valerian smells like feet. I don't know how she was able to hide it in food.
I mean, the mayor probably has a snuff habit. Be real.
You know what? That's totally fair. It's the cocaine era.
Yeah, his nose is probably fucking destroyed. Damn. Alright, that was fun.
Yeah. That was the, more or less the tutorial case.
Very logical, you know.
Hey, look at that.
Right. Yeah.
We got a bright and shiny perfect.
Woohoo!
Now it's time for the first real case of the game.
Oh yeah.
We gotta get Zen in here somehow.
Is
I'll just invite her in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's not much one for Digimon, but this is more or less just like the board game thing we do.
Yeah, exactly.
Down, 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 down.
Bing, 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 bing. Nice.
If Westerners thought me anything, Betsy will be dead in the mouth.
Dead in the mouth?
Whoa.
Wow.
Meow.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
It's Zen.
It's me.
Alright, you remember how this goes?
Yeah, actually, I think we did a lot of these before.
Did we do a lot of them? I think we only did the portrait, the break-in, and the ghost last time.
Yeah. I know there was one in the mines that I think was.
I believe that was the ghost.
Yeah.
The Brimstone Man was swallowed a victim. Yeah, that sounds like what you're describing. For sure, for sure.
Spooky go.
Ooh.
Oh, let me stop these updates. Stop.
Looks like we've got the giraffe, the cocktail, and the curse.
Yeah.
Um,
As well.
Those are all new
I've
because
got-
I did not own them previously, so there's no way we could have played them.
So is it okay that I still have the demo, or
Yeah,
matter if
all
I
you need is
copy
all
it?
you need is the demo. As long as I have
nice.
the DLC, you can play for free.
Beach?
Which I am a huge fan that
That
they
makes
did that.
it makes the game easily more accessible and allows families to just buy one copy of the game and just play on different devices. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I can imagine like this being up my fiance's alley.
I think I will grab a sody pop and I will be right back.
You got it.
In the meanwhile, I will start the break-in
Whoa!
just to get us reacquainted with the game a little bit. I think I will continue playing as the sheriff,
Mm-hmm.
but feel free to select whoever you like. This is the code, and we're on US West,
Got it.
like the one that whispers.
Ah, yes, my favorite,
Yes.
U.S. West.
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Tum-ty-tum. Ooh. Alright. Let's see. Who do I want to play? You have a soft spot for the rougher side of life and the rougher people it produces. You can get anyone talking except good, upstanding citizens.
How big what was last time?
Okie dokie.
Wait, unless. Nah.
I might want to try out Jack Jones actually.
Mm.
Ooh, boy. Haberdashery.
Everyone's got the fanciest hats.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're whispering in the West. We gotta have them whimsical, hats, you know.
Fancy,
Not the Westerners
fancy
have a hat.
hats.
I'm trying to decide between Wendy Watson and Jack Jones here because both seem very useful.
I've got my Welch's fruit gummies and my Dr. Pepper. I'm ready to solve a mystery if y'all are.
Solve a murder.
I think I'm gonna stick with Wendy because her personal item just seems really fucking good.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right.
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Gotta stop the encroachment of the Blooniverse.
One case at a time.
Solving the mysteries.
Whispers in the West. The break-in.
The fighter.
The fighter.
The cars, the cannolis.
This is outrageous. Someone broke into the bank last night. My bank. The very fabric of society is under threat. The lawless hordes are about to descend upon us. We need answers yesterday. I can think of a few people with the audacity to try a job like this. Get over here.
Yo, your cape's really cool.
Hell yeah.
The banker reported a break-in last night. He's anxiously awaiting you at the scene of the crime. Well, Em, let's get over there.
Let's do it. Oh.
Very well. Yeah, just click the map icon.
To the bank.
Thanks for coming on down, Sheriff.
There are many footprints on the floor.
Someone broke into the bank last night, but all we know who this someone is. We all know who this someone is, don't we? How do you mean?
Windows are open, but they're not broken.
Well, I said this 3 months ago. That outlaw in your little band cannot be trusted. I trusted your
Rude.
judgment, but now this has happened. What happened exactly? So the bank was robbed. That's right. A thief broke in during the night. They took loose change from the drawers. Luckily, they left the safe intact. Where were you? Where were you last night? I was out on confidential business. I usually sleep on the premises. The bank is my castle, and I guard it like a dragon. Typical. One night I'm away and this happens. I mean, how did the culprit even know I was out? I left oil in the lamp when I left to discourage burglars. I thought that always worked. Where did you go? You said you were away? Where did you go? It's very personal, a matter of the heart. Uh-huh. Well, I can't help you unless I know everything, so please, I'm gonna flash the badge. Thanks for trying to cheer me up by pulling rank on me, Sheriff. It normally gives me a thrill, but it just ain't working this time. I'm so worried about my career. Okay, well, we've got a few clues. We've got some footprints.
Yes, dirty, muddy footprints on the floor.
Footprints on the floor? They could have only been left by the culprit who broke into the bank. You see, I always make sure to sweep the floor before closing, but with all these muddy boots walking around here. Alright, and mission cash.
Wonder.
All the thief took was petty cash. Didn't have access to the safe. It hardly seems worth it. You mean the thief took away some sparse cash? That's right, a thief broke in during the night. They took loose change from the drawers. Luckily, they left the safe intact. Well, that's all I've got for right now.
They did leave them. Somebody jimmied open the window.
Oh.
But it doesn't look broken.
There are many folders on the shelf that look carefully labeled.
The
Hey, I
glass is
called
slightly
you.
frosted, so it's hard to see through them when they're closed. Did not see that.
He doesn't want us looking at his files either. I mean, so far, to me, it looks like maybe he's trying to frame someone?
He'd immediately implicate me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's pissed.
Oh, so they have different reactions to the different characters?
Yep.
Rest yourself, thief. Fuck you.
Well.
I like how my my lockpick is called, also known as a spicy search warrant.
I'm gonna head around town and I'm gonna make some inquiries.
Very well, I can... Well, maybe I can do something with the footprints back with the...
See if anybody's bragging in the saloon.
Yeah, good thinking.
And I will have a look at this dirt.
Peach County Railroad investment. 20% annual return guaranteed. Who's going to believe this? Alright, Zeed, what you got? Greetings, Sheriff. Congratulations on reducing the crime in Brimstone to 0. No need to arrest anyone. Someone broke into the bank. I know it wasn't you, was it? The bank was robbed? No, it's not me. I'll never set foot in the bank if the banker is in. Don't arrest me, please. Well, where were you? I was sleeping rough in the street behind the bounty board, you know? The banker always lights up his lamp and shuts it off at the same time every night. Not that night, though. Looked like he was in and awake. Oh. So according to Zeed, the banker was still in.
The butcher's brother ran in right before hearing some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Oh, and apparently he's skittish because of a because he was in an explosion. Interesting.
So apparently the footprints were from 2 different people.
Was there a scuffle?
Potentially?
You cannot see the front door of the bank from the window. But I see a small side window.
I'm gonna go to the blacksmith because it's the nearest.
From
this window.
There were coyotes in the area.
Yeah.
I heard 2 gunshots. Someone must have tried to scare the coyotes away.
You can only see the butcher's shop from here. She had a regular visitor recently.
I wouldn't pay any heed. Was one of her brother's favorite subjects. When he's round here ranting away as he does. I've decided that the blacksmith is from Liverpool. Oi, just a minute. There, alright, what is it?
There's a break-in at the bank.
Right. I saw the lock of the bank was pried open last night. Did you find anything missing?
What did you see?
Nothing. In this town, mind's its own business anymore. Coyotes included. They were going after the cat again. It was 2-on-1, not fair. So I took my rifle, went out to the street, and scared away the coyotes. Just a couple of warning shots. On the way back, I saw the light was on in the bank, but the door was lying open. I noticed the lock had been pried open. I don't involve myself in other people's business, especially the banker's business. I
That
didn't pay
tracks.
it no mind.
That tracks with what Zed is saying. Zed also is corroborating that.
Okay.
The foreman.
Apparently, the foreman, the butcher doesn't like the foreman because he blames him for getting his leg blown off.
Oh.
Out at the saloon all night. No, you weren't.
You found cash missing from the bank. If you catch whoever did it, how much trouble would they be in exactly?
That's an odd question.
Footprints at the bank. How careless the thief was. But they can't tell who did it, can they? Foreman?
Huh.
First, and the Brimstone built a town on top of the sulfur mine.
Zed saw the butcher's brother dashing away from the bank towards the saloon when the gunshots were fired.
Running towards the saloon?
Running.
He doesn't have a leg. Wait. Actually, no, he has both legs, but he's on crutches.
He was rushing from the bank to the saloon just after the gunshots went off. They must have spooked him. I know they spooked me. I hope he's not in too much trouble.
The banker and the butcher are stooping, I think.
Damn.
Because it keeps getting referenced. I'm real sus of these of this blacksmith.
I'm talking
I
to the
could
cat.
probably get into the room in the butcher's place if I can get them out of the building. 2 bedrooms, the back of the shop. I'm handy like that.
Howdy. I heard the bank was robbed. Have you tracked down the culprit yet? Best of luck to you. Where are you? I understand you have to suspect everyone. We all have our jobs to do. I slept over at a room and board in the city last night. Didn't come back till this morning. Anything unusual? Unusual? Well, it's a little odd, but I'm escorting a visitor here from the city tonight on the foreman's request, so I was doing some maintenance on the cart. I checked my shed all over, but my crowbar is nowhere to be found. Wait, the bank was broken into, right? Then whoever took my crowbar must have... Tell you what, find my crowbar and you'll probably find your thief.
A crowbar, huh?
Hmm.
I'm not seeing a crowbar in here, so... Wait. Alright. Alright, where haven't we been? Has anyone been to the butcher yet?
I did.
I have not.
I'm actually going there now.
I'm going back
Okay.
to the bank to talk to the banker about a few things.
Sure. I can go back to the office and, like, forensic anything else any other items we've got.
Mm-hmm.
Drink, maybe? Okay, nope. Not that. Maybe poster. Alright, nope. Alright. Maybe I can go to the saloon and ask something of someone?
Huh. Apparently Clayton's father gambled and left him with a huge debt.
Hmm.
Everyone in town knows about it. It's the most interesting thing about him. He's a very boring man. Well, I thought the most interesting thing about him was that he was from Liverpool. Railroad investment advert. A railroad investment advert? You don't need me to tell you that's clearly a scam, do you? Scam? It's an absolutely watertight scam. I'd say there are more fake railroad bonds for investing than there are railroads. Get on board with this new technology, they say. You'll see profits all the way to the moon, they say. Once the sucker is bought in, they'll be made to believe that unless more money is put into the pot, the project will fail. Most of these investors don't know the first thing about railroads they're investing in, but they don't want to admit they messed up, so they pay up. It goes on, and before you know it, they're selling bonds to their friends and their acquaintances. Then one day, the lie just can't go any further. I don't like to smell other people's sweat, which is why I bring my own cushion whenever I have to travel in a stagecoach. Coyotes. I try as hard as I can, but I just can't get used to these coyotes. I never thought I'd miss the foxes of home. The other night when I was, in bed, I heard them running through town chasing the cat. Someone took out a gun and scared them away, eventually, I think. Everyone is very glad the cat wasn't harmed. We're all rather fond of her. Apparently Zeed is banned from entering the bank.
Yeah.
The butcher's brother. Fallen on tough times, he was injured in a mining accident. His mind is still sharp as a pickaxe. The butcher's ne'er-do-well brother. He's such a know-it-all. He seems to be holding quite a grudge against the foreman of the mine. He blames the foreman for the accident that cost him his leg, even though he was the one in charge of the explosives. But who's to know? We weren't there to see it. Okay, we got 5 minutes left in the day.
Okay.
Can I pet this cat? Meow.
No, I don't need to. I don't think we need a hint, do we?
Oh, found a glitch.
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, if you ask the cat about the talk to the cat about the coyotes, it just gets a single quotation mark. Like, cool. Unless that's a thing. Oh well. Pet. Can I examine the cat?
Huh.
Yeah.
Apparently the bartender used to be a sheriff.
Huh.
He said after 24 hours he threw his badge into the Rio Grande.
Cat meow.
Where'd you find Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can get anything about it out of the blacksmith. From this window,
Yeah.
one can see the back of the door of the butcher's house. You can only see the butcher's shop from here. She's had a regular visitor lately. I wouldn't pay it any heed, but it's one of her brother's favorite subjects when he's around here ranting away as he does. Okay. Wah. You know, Sheriff, a man becomes fearless after weathering enough troubles. I'm an honest man. I've seen my share of hardship. That badge doesn't intimidate me now.
Let's take a closer look at these footprints. The mud that was dragged in has
Oh,
solidified,
Oh, it did.
leaving. Okay, all right. So the mud that was dragged in has solidified. So it wasn't any. So it was someone who was working somewhere muddy all day. Among other scratch marks, there are two distinct sizes and patterns of footprints. I'm fairly certain they come from two different people.
Well,
Okay.
I think we can rule out the butcher's brother because he only has one leg.
Yeah,
True.
he couldn't have run.
No.
Hmm.
Could it be that there was an altercation between the blacksmith and the banker is making a big deal of it, but isn't implicating the blacksmith to keep his affair under wraps? Just a wild theory, but like mutually assured destruction. Like, oh, if he indicts the blacksmith then reveals their affair. Everyone's being very quiet. I probably said something very stupid.
No, I'm just looking at all
No,
my
no,
options.
just-
We got a minute 30 left.
Okay. Do we have to like literally put a culprit down?
No, we've got 3 days in this case, so
Yeah.
there will
Alright.
be, I believe there will be developments. Yeah, I will have time between days to discuss answers. So, yeah, there will be more stuff that crops up between the days. I don't believe we need to answer the first question at
Just
least
yet,
correctly
no.
right away.
Yeah.
So
it does-
the first question is who broke into the bank? We don't know the answer to that.
No.
Yeah.
Coyotes.
The coyotes did it. Yeah, we have no idea.
We
Nobody.
might as well just end the day then.
Yeah.
Well, we've got like 20 seconds left.
Does it just end the day automatically, or
Yeah, it'll just end the day automatically.
okay?
I'm just exploring my options.
Mm,
We're just standing here idling.
Yep, there we go. Yep. Just chatting.
It's too late to continue the investigation. Time to fill in your case report and move on to the next day. So, yeah, we can just click next day. I think
Yeah.
we don't have
Yeah.
to. Yeah. Yeah, I got no way of knowing who might have.
All the evidence is a little bit too circumstantial right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. So let's go to the next day.
We at least know there's 2 footprints that were in there.
Mm-hmm.
It seems there was more to the break-in than first appeared. The banker reports something else is missing.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
you know how it is, fellers. Let's get down there.
Yep.
Right
Pretty
away.
open now. Mm,
You're finally here. Apparently, this was more than a simple smash and grab. Something else was taken. This morning, when I cast my eyes on the document itself, I noticed someone has messed with my carefully arranged file system. So I called you and made sure I didn't touch any of the folders before you could examine them. There should be 26 folders, but one is missing.
But someone has messed them up. I've left them as I found them. In any case, you need take notes. Alright, which shelf should I inspect?
Still gonna be mean to me? There you shove it. Fuck you.
A
Yeah.
for accountant holders. B for
Oh, why did I pin
bank
that
statements. H for high value customers. M for missed payments. F for frozen
Me.
accounts. Hang on. Dialogue history. One moment. A for account holders, B for bank statements, and then it skips right to H, then to M, and then to F. Wait, F? Huh. Right, no, we haven't, because... Right, I need to check all these. I should have got myself a pen, really. So, all right. If anyone can like note down, well, we can. C for checks, I for interrogations, J for journal, K for key investors, N for notices, W for withdrawal requests.
So right next, so up in the upper right-hand corner of the speech bubble, there's actually a little thumb, like a pin that you can
Oh, yeah,
click.
you can hit it so we can all look at it.
Oh
Yeah.
my
There
we go.
god. I'm so sorry. Let me
You're fine.
go back and also pin the other one.
That's all right. I will. I'll go around town and see if anything has changed. Oh, the church and the mine are both open.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to the mine and talk to the foreman.
Okay, so we've got A, B, C.
The butcher, she's still there. She's still there.
Yeah, I'll handle this. We got D for deposits, O for overdrafts, P for payables, Q for questionable debts, V for vested hitman. For vested hitman? T for transactions. Alright, I'm just gonna pin that one.
Oh, this guy hates my guts.
Oh?
Maybe he'd be willing to talk to you, Zen. Fuck
Zucchini
you,
family?
Sheriff. You work for me.
Wait,
All
wait.
right.
The zucchini family is one literal folder here. Interesting.
Settle down, Tobias. Why don't you ask the priest about his daughter?
All right. Okay, A, B, C.
Daughter doesn't have any eyes.
A lot of these folks don't have eyes.
I'm sure he's going to get a real kick out of me showing him my badge. Alright, this guy is not telling me anything. I'm going to go to the church and talk to the priest.
The foreman
can-
has a plan to strike it rich. Let me see if I can talk to him.
Come on, let me do one thing useful. Investigation. Wait, is there no F?
You know who orchestrated the greatest heist in history? That's
Mhm.
right. The big guy himself, when he saved our souls from the darkness.
Oh, this guy's a dick. Why are you bothering me when I'm working? Some of us actually have jobs and contribute to society. Fuck you, dude.
Oh, yeah, he said the same thing to me. I guess he just hates everyone.
He's just a dick.
What a dickhead. Where were you when the break-in happened? I wish I could have been there to turn the perpetrator toward the light, but alas, I have childcare duties. I was at home with my daughter.
Can't you work for me here? Fuck off.
I wish I could tell you, but the empty church was unusual. It's becoming more common in Brimstone. You can tell people this place is an oasis of calm and temperance in the desert, of excess in this town. Okay. Priest's adopted daughter is his pride and joy. Ah, my little foundling, my little lost lamb. She changes everyone for the better, you know. We're all very happy to have her amongst us. Some might think it strange for me to adopt a child, but look around at this town. She's safest here. My full support, Sheriff. I hope you find the culprit swiftly. The Zucchini family. Where did you hear that foul name? You know him? Yes, or at least I know of one. Raymond Zucchini likes to taunt and threaten me with his letters. He promises ruin upon me and my daughter if I fall behind on my loan repayments. He has no sympathy, no compassion. I've never met the man in person, but I do not wish to, lest he follow through on his promises. Oh shit. So,
I think I know which one it is.
Among Doucette.
oh, you found the missing documents.
Oh, you found it.
Yeah, it's L. For loan documents.
Loan. The priest took out a
Interesting.
loan.
They're gone. Those documents detail confidential information about all the loans in Brimstone, accounts, overdrafts, and what the loans were for. It's a good thing I remember each one. There are 4 people currently waiting on or repaying loans: the priest, the blacksmith, the bartender, and the foreman. I can try to recall some of the particular details if you wish to ask me more about them.
Who shall I ask about first? The priest? Sure, let's do the priest first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right at the priest, already talking to him. So let me go ahead and.
Yeah.
Someone stole the loan documents from the bank? Discussions of money lending always makes me uncomfortable, but this is the world we live in. I myself have made use of their services out of necessity, I assure you. The repairs to the church add up, and then there is my daughter to care for. My repayments are slow, I admit. There is not much money to be had in my profession, but I recently paid off another installment. While none of us are without sin, rest assured I would never attempt to steal from another. I will repay my debt. Eventually.
So, the banker mentioned the Zucchini family again. So, obviously, there's something going on with the bank and the Zucchini family. He works very hard, and he's paying the interest at least. I have a lot of respect for people who work hard to repay their loans, but with the little horseshoe business he's running, it'll take him a lifetime to repay his father's loans. Yes, a lot of respect, but respect does not erase a debt to the Zucchini family. Alright, he said the foreman? The foreman came to me and requested a loan to buy the mine recently. He manages the mine, although he doesn't technically own it. He discovered some kind of gemstone beneath the town. I believe a geologist has been hired to confirm the exact contents of the reserve. The foreman said now is the perfect time to bid for ownership before anyone else knows about the gemstones. All of this is detailed in the loan documents. The foreman won't be happy about this. The foreman won't be happy about this, not the Zucchini family. Oh wait, who else did he mention? The bartender, maybe? Hang on. The bartender took out a loan last year, said he was going to build an ice vault for the saloon. Unfortunately, he hasn't been able to keep up with his regular payments. Which I don't quite understand. The saloon is surely one of the most successful businesses here in Brimstone. Interesting. I'm not sure how you want what you want me to do with that. Okay. What if I present the Zucchini family to him? The Zucchini? They are respectable people, but firm. They own Brimstone Bank, so technically, any loan from me is a loan from the Zucchinis. And they do not take kindly to overdue debts. Alright, well. We're looking for loans then. Where are you guys at?
I'm at
the
Town
bar.
Hall. I'm asking the mayor about things.
And you've already talked to the blacksmith about his loans, or?
Yeah,
Blacksmith at all.
I presented the loan documents to the blacksmith, and he's like, someone stole the loan documents, but why? That's all I got out of him.
Okay. Did anyone speak to the foreman yet?
I spoke to the foreman, but he wasn't
Me too.
really willing to talk much.
That's interesting.
You know, they say somebody mentioned that he gets more talkative when you give him alcohol, and I have a beer.
I think we
Wonder. A beer.
howdy.
He's not going to see a penny of my income. Drink is a poor man's vice. God damn it. Wait, did he still take it? Nope. Damn it.
Hmm. I wouldn't want to be any of the people listed in that file, that's for certain.
Yeah, no, seems like a great. Oh. Oh, wait, hang on. My powers of deduction have revealed that there is an empty space where the loan document should have been. Wow.
Golly.
Golly. Golly gee. Okay, well, so, have we been to all the locations yet?
I think across all of us, maybe we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just checking. We've been to
I
the
highly
church.
doubt I'm going to be helpful in the church.
Okay. I mean... Okay, well that's...
Hmm. We have 5 minutes left in the day. We've already answered question number 2. What else was taken from the bank that was missing documents?
mhm.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
banker won't talk to me at all.
Wait. What did the butcher just say?
I don't know.
The banker once asked me to deliver a letter to the priest. I noticed the letter was... Ah, okay, so used her as a go-between in that case. Yeah. Interesting. Probably not anything too crazy. Is it bad that they lost their paperwork? Can't you just write it out again? I bet the banker's got him all memorized anyway. He's got all sorts of things in that noggin of his. Nothing to worry about, just you watch. Why is she always... I mean, they're all saying the most sus shit. Butcher's mother.
Oh, the butcher's
My
mother.
mother used to be a regular churchgoer. That's how we spent Sundays together. My brother and I were just little things. Went up in a fire. Huh. So the mother died in a fire. Hmm.
Really? You got nothing to say about that? Okay. I just tried to ask the priest about the butcher's mother.
Oh. The butcher and her brother are adopted.
Oh, the butcher's mother. This is the bartender. Poor lady, it was a dry summer. There was this great big conflagration. Flames looking out of the windows like serpents' tongues. She didn't stand a chance.
Was it the banker?
Meat.
Oh, I'm taking that back to the...
Yeah!
Yeah.
You just said to bring it to the banker.
Oh, bring it to the banker? I mean, I'm bringing it to my forensic kit. I cannot find any extra information from this. Okay,
That-
never mind.
Fresh from the butcher's, you said it was your favorite. Well, that's none of your business, but please say thank you to her. Only for the plot. Fine.
This is a church. Please put your meat away.
Okay, so that finally got him to talk. Because I gave him ham.
Interesting.
Meat. We got a minute 30 left.
Shit.
Alright, well... We at least have answered the second question of day 2.
Priest. They got a few loans for the church and were infrequent with the payments. Oh, so this is just probably the same stuff that you guys are getting.
Yeah, that
I
was...
had to give him meat to be able to talk to him. Oh, the foreman came and wanted a loan to buy the mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A gemstone beneath the town, which is why I brought the geologist.
Geologist.
Interesting. So if anything, it's definitely not the foreman, because he would want to keep that information under wraps.
All right. Well, I think that's.
Oh, the blacksmith's getting squirrely about the zucchinis. Hang on, I'm going to say that they sent me. You mean?
Oh, he's in debt because of his gambling problem.
You better not be lying.
Oh, 'cause
Tell
he's
me
dead.
exactly who sent you.
Fuck.
We'll
No.
do that. We'll do that dialogue tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. What else was taken from the bank? The missing documents, obviously.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Right, so we just click next day.
Someone with a crowbar.
So who was the zucchini you were talking to earlier, Con?
I wasn't talking to any zucchinis.
It was probably
was
the banker
talk-
that mentioned them.
Yeah, the bank is owned by the zucchini family.
Yeah.
Right,
So
okay.
any loans taken from the bank are technically taken from the zucchini family.
Right. We need to figure out a name from the zucchini family that I can give the blacksmith so we can get him talking. Because he definitely knows more.
All right, well, maybe we'll find that out on day 3.
Hmm.
The banker just can't catch a break. Something
Bruh.
else has happened. Go ask him about his most recent misfortune.
You know, I'm getting real sick of this dude.
Bro, just... Do you just, like, leave your doors open or what? Come on, man.
All right, I'm heading down there.
Fucking...
Yeah, let's see what this foul git has to say for himself.
What'd you do this time?
I'm going to die.
I'm mean, yeah, we are.
I
Y'all
found
are.
this letter at the door this morning. Apparently someone slipped it under before I woke up. Keep your mouth shut or find yourself chopped into pieces tomorrow morning. You must help me. I don't want to be chopped to pieces. What a horrible way to die. I wasn't particularly intending on dying at all, you know, let alone like that. Okay, well, slow down. Tell me about the death threat. Found this letter at the door this morning. Apparently someone slipped it in before... Oh, no, this is just... Okay.
Chopped into pieces is notable.
Who threatened the banker? Interesting question. The death
Who
threat.
threatened the banker?
Alright, I'm gonna take the letter back to the office.
Okay.
Maybe there's a little bit more here than meets the eye.
Oh! I can get her to leave so I can go into the back room. Yes.
Oh.
Handwriting
Business
looks like
stuff. As a friend, that is. I'll be on my way.
Oh, hang on.
Yes,
And the
yes.
writing... Wait, hang on. And the writing looks like it was written by a child. Or of someone's less preferred
Oh.
hand.
Should I open this door? Yes. There are 2 rooms, one for her and one for her brother Bill. Betsy. This is Betsy's room.
Oh,
There's
we
a
both
weird
had-
diagram on
we
the wall
both
with
had
a
the
caption
same
with a
idea.
Treeing cow. What am I doing here?
You know who orchestrated the greatest heist in history? That's right, the big guy himself. I hope whoever wrote this letter finds peace with our Lord.
Accident, close the
Ah.
shaft, Y loan
He
application.
didn't actually have much to say about that.
Huh. Okay. So the butcher's brother knows about the loan application.
Oh,
Or
who the
he
hell is
put one in
this?
himself.
Hello?
Oops.
Fascinating. Fascinating. I didn't expect
Oh,
to come
it might be
across such a
the
lively
geologist.
bar in this part of the world.
A stranger.
I only got here last night, but my oh my, the drinks are good. Care to join me? Who are you? I'm a geologist, so I research geology. That's the science of rocks, water, and many of the other wonderful features of the earth. What brought you here? Why am I here? I was invited by the foreman to inspect the underground composition of the mine. The Brimstone mine was once built to dig for sulfur, hence the name Brimstone. But clearly there's more to it, or I wouldn't be here.
Wants some meat.
Though I'm not surprised to tell anyone the details. I'm not supposed to tell anyone the details. Okay, you know, well, I'm the sheriff of this town. So are you the sheriff of this town? If you're anything like the small town sheriffs I've met in my time, you'll have no opposition to drinking on the job. Let's grab a drink. Let's toast to authority. Okay. Oh, a local drink. How can I refuse this one? Seems to loosen up a little bit. Did I tell you that the time I was down in the canyon out west, I saw a stone shining in the moonlight? So I picked it up and gave it a good examination, and I was right. It was silver. I said to myself, Johnny, you've got the silver hand. And then I... Then I remembered that I don't own the things I find. Biggest silver mine in the country, they said. And I found it. But I'm not interested in silver anymore. I found much better... what do you say? Another round. I've got plenty of stories of my amazing discoveries, if you're interested. Oh, yeah, sure. Drink. Want to offer me another drink? Are you sure it's all right? He seems to be a little drunk. I tell you, I made a trip to the Himalayas. Found one of the biggest sapphires known to the world over there. 100 carats. I had quite a reputation after that. A reputation for making other men rich. I'm like a good luck charm for people looking for gems. Ah, you're a great listener, Dud. You're supposed to have another drink in you, eh? Well, hang on before you get too drunk. I want to show you my meat. Wise is he who's known nothing, and I'm extremely wise about that subject. Okay. What do you think of the foreman? You know the foreman of the mine? He hired me to do some research for him, so I went down to the mine today. I'm very excited about my findings, but I can't reveal them to you just yet. Okay.
I proved to Ezekiel categorically that his lord isn't real. He just smiled and said, Bill, you're shouting. He's always shouting. It's the only thing he does. Oh, I like you, Bill. Oh, no, he's a conspiracy theorist.
So you want to know what I discovered here? Come closer. I'll tell you. Just you. I've confirmed there's a large reserve of fire opal in the mines of Brimstone.
Ooh.
So vast you can't dig to the bottom in a lifetime. You are local here? Lucky you. What you're sitting on, better than a gold mine. Shh, don't tell anyone else.
Fire opal, interesting.
Fire opal, eh?
I know there's. Oh, I just told Bill about it. So the former things after what he did to us. She would be ashamed with the mayor. Oh boy. T.
Where'd you hear about that? Was it him? That stupid geologist? Word of advice. If you're smart, you won't go blabbing this around town, you hear? Keep this quiet and you might find it quite lucrative in the long run.
Too late, lol.
Oh, whoops.
Aw, hun. Did you know the butcher throws out perfectly good meat every day? It even cooks a little bit in the sun. Seed.
Oh, did you already look in the butcher's back room?
I did, yeah. There really wasn't anything. All there was in Bill's room, some kind of letter that I could barely read. Something about a loan. So, you think he knew about the loan? Shit, I should have. Let me see if I could run it by here.
There's an old
Said
folktale around
something-
here about fire opals being cursed.
Oh. I can go back in there. Hold on.
They say people used to seal all their bad luck beneath the earth. The curse will bring out the madness in folks. I've seen it in the foreman's eyes. Who
Yeah, there we
threatened
go.
the banker? Oh, the banker.
What?
What? Who the fuck are you? Huh? Oh, it's the butcher.
Oops.
I'm just here to make an inquiry about opening a bank account. What brought you here?
Why is your hair like that?
Anything unusual? Notice anything unusual lately? Nope. I've been retiring as soon as it's too dark to work. Saves on candles and oil. Then I slept and dreamed an unusual dream. I dreamed the bartender's wife packed up and left with the stagecoach. Gosh, it has been a good while since she left. Where were you when the break-in happened? Where else can I go? Since my father passed away, I spent every waking minute, butchering. My brother and me, we're not on good terms. He became irritable after an accident at the mine. He hasn't been able to work since then, and I don't get my second to myself. Too much dependent on me. Oh gosh. Here I am unburdening myself on you. Thanks for listening, friend. Yeah, tell me about this death threat.
Huh. The priest named his daughter as a successor to his debts, but to basically his inheritor. Interesting.
Has anyone been to town hall?
Loan's been approved. Interesting.
The mayor's been the first one to actually say they're just fucking, like, mafia.
The banker says that they own the bank, and they used his name on the paperwork as cover. If you find them, be sure to teach them a lesson.
Oh, okay.
Oh. So the foreman showed the banker the fire opals and wanted to buy he wanted to buy the mine before anyone else could.
Mm-hmm. And his loan application was approved. But there's no proof of it because the paperwork's been stolen.
Some people were born to think, plan, and have ambition. Some men, like Clayton, were born to hammer things and make other men rich. He's a good man. Clayton knows his place in the world.
Wait, Tobias, Betsy, Kezia.
Hmm.
So I'm just keeping Wyatt, Caroline,
Hmm.
Stranger. Okay, I'm going back to the blacksmith. Oh, right. Are you gonna?
Banks have a way to make sure loans stick around even without the documents.
I'm gonna try and.
Because whoever took them knows the reason for every loan. That's got to be worth something
Yeah.
too.
I showed him the fire opals and I showed him the death threat, and he didn't really have much to say about it.
The Zucchini family.
So
What do you know about the Zucchinis? Did they send you here?
Look, I'm telling everybody.
I'm showing everybody.
You mean?
Fuck that
wait,
guy.
you better not be lying. Who exactly sent you? All right, so I've got Luigi, Martina, Raymond, and Harriet as. If we can find at least one of those names.
Zed had
What?
some interesting insight.
Oh, what did he say?
And nothing pertinent. It's just like, now I like shiny stuff as much as the next person, but don't you think it's strange that people are killing each other over these?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, Zen, maybe you should try that dialogue.
Yeah,
Right.
we've
Come on.
we've each got different things that make us unique.
Yeah. So you knew about that. Ask about the death
Zucchinis.
threat or
No. Try talking to him about the zucchinis. And-
zucchinis. Okay.
I want to see if anything different comes up when you present that say thing.
I don't know if it'll let me. Hold on.
Should do.
Zucchini family.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
The
The
zucchini family.
Did they send you here?
Yes.
I'm gonna say no. Oh,
No. You should say yes
okay.
because that's what's going to bring up the names.
Okay. Luigi, Martina, Raymond, and Harriet.
Right. Maybe we should just try clicking one of the names.
Yeah. I'll try Raymond.
Oh,
Oh,
huh.
Raymond. Oh no, tell him I need more time. You have to
Interesting.
believe me this so I can get this up. That's why I. Perhaps if I tell you, you tell me what you know, I can help you. Ooh. What is it you think I took?
Well, we knew he took the. I think he took the spare change.
The cash?
Yeah, I think he took the cash.
Okay, probably.
You think
Alright,
the
oh.
foreman took the cash?
No,
After
he
I scared the
took
coyotes off,
loans.
I heard someone scrambling across the main street. But by the time I looked, the street was empty. That's why I saw the front door of the bank was pried open, and so he did take the cash, but he wasn't the one that broke
the
into the
loans.
bank.
No, he wasn't the one. No.
Then I saw the cash drawers. Swear I didn't plan to do it.
The
Eight.
interrogator.
I knew that this was the. I knew he was gonna.
Good
yes.
call.
All right, we got 5 minutes left.
Right.
Shit,
So,
they don't care that I can't pay it back.
broke
That's not
into
their
the-
money.
Who broke into the bank? We still don't know that. We know that
We still don't know.
we know that the blacksmith stole the cash.
Huh, but why? So he doesn't. So the original goal of the break-in was for the loan documents.
Yeah.
Sort of thinking McMahon rich, but not good for much else, though.
Who'd
Alright,
benefit from?
okay.
I mean, the bartender seemed glad about them being gone, but I think the only person who seemed to be I think the person who sent the death threat was the foreman.
Yeah, because you said keep your mouth shut. So it's about something that
Wait.
that he knew.
Unless it was the priest who broke into the bank and then his daughter wrote the note. Because it was written either by a child or someone using their non-dominant hand.
Wait, where does it? Oh no. Hold on, let me see if because in the dialogue thing right before the note in Bill's room, it said that his handwriting was really bad. Like the accident closed shaft wide loan application was all I could read. I don't know if can I go back? Good. Because it might have been Bill might have sent the death threat. Shit.
The priest is interested in talking to the geologist.
Yeah, written in handwriting that probably only he can read.
Oh, Raymond Zucchini. Likes to taunt and
Yeah.
threaten people with letters.
Oh! Right.
Huh.
So
But why would he need to threaten the banker? He's already under his thumb.
yeah, but he says he likes to. So he probably did it as a lark. If that's, but I don't think it was him, because the banker would have just kept it secret if it was the Zucchinis.
Yeah, and if he's the the son of like a prominent family, his handwriting's gonna be really a lot better than just scrawls.
So the death threat. So I think So what I think it was is that I think Ezekiel did the break-in because, ask for forgiveness, pray the guilt away, and then his daughter sent the death threat. Potentially.
Can you talk to me?
Otherwise... Yeah, I think Bill might have been I don't think Bill did the break-in.
But he might have sent the letter.
He might have sent the death threat, but...
Yeah.
But does that mean he was working with the person who had broken? Or was he trying to cover for... Clayton?
But he hates Clayton.
Bill doesn't hate Clayton.
Wait, no, Clayton. Clayton's not the foreman, right?
The foreman is Tobias.
Yeah.
Tobias. Oh, right. Oh, Clayton's the butcher or the blacksmith.
Clayton is the blacksmith.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't think... So maybe Bill sent the letter trying to implicate Tobias?
Maybe.
I don't know. We know he's got a bad leg, but his hand isn't injured, right?
Don't think so.
So
I
think it's got to be the child, right?
Maybe.
Okay.
Why would the child be a character? I mean, nobody's really said much about her. Not even really the.
Yeah, they've mentioned her, but she's not really.
True. All right. Well, we've
got 30 seconds left.
All right. Okay. I think Tobias was the one who broke in. Oh, in that case.
Alrighty. Hang on. Let's head on back to the sheriff's office. Do this proper like.
You're right.
Also, I'm noticing I don't get diddly when I flash my badge.
Yeah,
it just sort of seems like
Ace Attorney.
Yeah, it's the proper Ace Attorney, just like nothing happens. Okay.
All right, everybody, this is the last bit of the thing. The banker Is it a panic?
The coyotes.
Answers. Who pried open the door and who broke into the bank? We're thinking it's Tobias.
I'm thinking
The foreman?
it's Tobias. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Wait,
right.
though, why would he? His loan was approved. His loan was approved, so... But if the paperwork was gone, then maybe to Bill... No. Hold on, no. I lost it.
Because my one thing was that the child wrote the threatening letter, and that would have helped implicate the priest. But if we don't think the child would have written the letter, I can't show it now. But like when I
I
was,
think you're onto something, because the loan was approved, but if the paperwork is gone, there might not have been proof of it.
and he went, and didn't the priest go to the geologist?
He said he was, but
He said he was interested in talking to the geologist.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the foreman was interested in, like, he wants the priest's property, but knows that he's in debt.
So he probably forgot about his own debt to try and get to it. Or
No, like,
Okay.
probably if the foreman had owned the mine, he could basically own the town, so he could probably try to force the priest to sell the church. Unless the priest stole the paperwork to try to prevent all that.
here's the other thing: the foreman could have actually sent the letter because he broke in by Well, he broke in. So could he have injured his hand to have to
Broke in
write
using
the
a
letter?
crowbar that was stolen from the stage driver, though. Well, supposedly.
All right. I mean, my pet theory was the priest and then his daughter sent the letter, but...
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one.
Oh, okay, so do we want to change those up? I mean, Connor, what do you think? Because we know that isn't Clayton. Like, he was guilty of something completely different.
Yeah, he stole the money, but not the documents, and he didn't break into the bank, which is what let him do it.
Yeah, there's nothing indicating that the butcher's brother has bad handwriting, though, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no, it is. Shit. Shit. Was working on something at the desk. It's written in handwriting that probably only he can read. It's indicating he has bad handwriting.
Huh.
So he could have just done that separately.
Okay.
Maybe. Well, though I think.
Well,
Hold on. Oh, that's my dialogue history. No, not that.
kind of wish I'd.
Because it did say that he would be chopped up if he speaks up, which points a little bit to like either the butcher or someone who's around that. But the priest theory is really strong. I'm just thinking he might have just threatened him just separately.
Okay.
Maybe?
So, what are we saying? Are we saying the priest broke in and the butcher sent the threatening letter? And the butcher's brother sent the threatening letter?
Shit. Thinking of why he would do that.
Wait. The threat was you would be chopped to bits.
Yeah. which kind of points at the butcher, but I'm thinking, like, why would he... What's his reason for threatening the banker?
He's a... I mean, maybe the priest and the butcher are working together to try and, like...
Oh, I didn't ask the priest about the...
Wait a minute. I don't think... Okay. I don't think the butcher's brother threatened the banker.
Okay.
I think Tobias threatened the banker.
How so?
Because he knows what he's sitting on.
But he... Yeah, he knows what he's sitting on, but the loan was approved.
Yeah, but the foreman was also, when I talked to him, he seemed very happy that the banker got threatened.
Oh.
Yeah, he was
No,
like,
I don't know.
he wasn't like, he was just like, yeah, that
Yeah,
fucker deserves it.
He was trying to stop other people from getting loans.
Oh, so he could have
Because-
not... It could have been that he didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
All right.
Because
I think-
two guys in the bar said, like, there's ways the bank can still ensure that... It's like something about, like, the bank still has records on, like, who owes what, even if they don't have the loan paperwork. Bryce could have known that.
So, yeah.
I think.
The second question is obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah, I agree with Luke. I think it is the priest that broke in. He has the most motive to do it.
The only other person I could possibly think may be the butcher's brother, or maybe even the butcher herself.
I don't think the butcher herself would.
I don't think so
Nah.
either.
I don't think she's
They
part
were- yeah,
of
they were-
this.
They were entangled. We know
I think-
that.
I think
Maybe the brother didn't like that they were entangled.
Wait.
Maybe? Oh, we
that's,
didn't get any proof of that, though. Eh.
But that might be proof enough for the threat.
Yeah. Keep her mouth shut. So.
Oh, it's to try and shut him up, though, isn't it? Not.
Yeah, it's to keep him silenced on about something. In which case, it would make more sense to be the foreman.
Wait.
who
what?
broke into the who
No,
broke
no,
into the bank.
No, who
No,
threatened?
yeah,
No, who threatened the banker? Ow.
yeah. I think it's the foreman who wrote the death threat.
All right. Okay. Are we locking all
So-
this in?
Why do we think the priest broke into the bank again?
He's got the most motive. Well,
Yeah, to stop the loan to the foreman, to the loan to be able to buy the mine.
yeah. Because the
He
loan
somehow
got.
found out about the
yeah.
fire opal.
But the loans weren't stolen until
the
day
doc-
2. Or wait,
Oh,
did
no,
that-
he
did
found-
we just
he
did we
didn't find it
noti-
until day 2.
Yeah, we didn't notice the loans were stolen until day 2.
Yeah.
Because the blacksmith used the paperwork being stolen as an opportunity to steal the petty cash.
Who had the Hang on. If we hit escape, can we look at our evidence again?
Oh yeah.
I think you can just.
if you hit the if you hit the
Oh
yeah,
yeah, there you go.
just-
You
Okay.
can just click on it.
So let's look at this again. So who are the people who had loans out in the town again? It was the priest, The blacksmith, the foreman,
Foreman.
and the bartender.
and the bartender.
I'm fairly confident the bartender is not the.
Yeah, he doesn't really have any stake in any of this.
Yeah,
doesn't- Yeah.
I agree that the bartender has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, and the foreman was the most secretive because he has, like, he really wants to get more like influence compared to his family because he doesn't own any land or anything. And then, like, he found out in the mine there's all the fire opal, which would earn him a shit ton of money if he owned it.
I don't know.
How? All right. Well, if we don't get this, then I mean, we still had fun, right?
Yeah, I guess. We.
Yeah.
No, I
So-
want to win.
Win.
No, I know we want to win. Okay, so all right, Okay, so I'm happy to say that.
Wait, there's. Would the priest have had access to the stagecoach? Because the crowbar was stolen from the stagecoach.
Let's look at the map. Oh, we can't look at the map. Okay, well, where was the stagecoach in proximity to the church?
It was pretty far away.
Yeah, it was.
The
it looks like it
church is
basically
like on
stayed
the
in, like,
far upper left corner of the town, and the stagecoach was right in front of the saloon.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that he couldn't have stolen.
Yeah. He
I
could have
think
stolen
that does
while
make
it
it
was
less
parked.
likely, though.
Yeah, true.
Mm,
'Cause it was
I-
bringing this coach was bringing in the geologist for the foreman, so the foreman might have been there, but why would he need to steal
but
it?
then that's the same reasoning. Like the foreman is near the mine,
Yeah,
which was also.
but like
far
he would have
away
like
from the
been there
stagecoach.
to meet with the meet the geologist when he came in. Speculative.
Wait,
But again,
wait! It just hit me!
What?
The butcher's brother was looking for dirt on Tobias.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah, because he hates the foreman.
He hates the foreman.
So it could have been to try to implicate him.
He was looking for anything to try and implicate him to try and ruin his life.
Yeah.
I think the butcher's brother broke into the bank.
Okay. Yeah.
No, he didn't threaten the
Okay.
banker. He broke into the bank.
Oh.
Tobias threatened the banker because his documents were missing.
huh? Okay. All right. I'm all right. You know what? I'm happy with that. Let's try that.
Where is he on here?
Look for
There he is.
Yeah, you got him. All right. I think I'm happy with that.
All
real
right. So the butcher's brother broke into the
Okay.
bank. The missing documents were taken from the bank. And the foreman threatened the banker.
Threaten the banker.
Are
That
we-
But then
okay?
it said
That's
Wait.
logical.
On day one, the people in the saloon said that the brother came running into the.
Right, he was rushing away from the bank. Oh, it makes total sense now.
Oh, you cracked the
okay.
case. God damn
Okay, I
it!
think you got it.
God damn it, Sheriff!
That makes it.
that's
wide
why I
open.
wear the badge, y'all. That's why I wear the badge. All right.
I'm
I
locking
feel
in.
confident in this.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that I like
Yeah.
that.
All right, let's go
If
through
we,
it.
if we fuck this up, I'm gonna be so mad.
Who broke into the bank? Your selection is the butcher's brother. Oh, we're in the sheriff's office.
Oh. Okay. Just
We've got the butcher's brother. Let's see what he has to say. Okay, yes, I admit it.
oh.
I broke into the bank that night. I knew the banker would be out and, well, I was looking for something. Ooh!
Ooh.
Yes!
Where's your eyes?
Oh.
You
It's
were
so
so right, babe.
Oh.
You're so smart.
And this one was obvious. What else was
Yeah,
stolen
clearly.
from the bank? The missing documents.
I love this game. This is genuinely awesome. Like the way you gather the clues and can help each other out with that shit. That's so good.
Yeah.
And like
There's
your
gonna be
character,
another-
like who you are, kind of changes like how you can get the information.
They've got another case coming soon, too. The two sisters.
Ah.
Yes,
the
the
loan-
loan documents are missing. I still don't know why the thief would take them. Please, you have to find them soon, or I may be in big trouble. Well, yes. Who threatened the banker? Our selection was the foreman.
What
Now,
happens if we're wrong?
potentially, we could be. Yes.
Ooh.
Let's see what he has to say. This is an assault on my freedom of speech. I thought this was the land of the free.
Oh,
Am I not
Nico.
free to threaten to kill a man? This is tyranny. You're afraid of words, you cowards. What's wrong?
Yeah,
no
yeah.
sense of humor? The banker knew a lot about my plans for the mine. It was just a harmless joke about
was just-
confidentiality.
It was
If
just
you
a prank,
actually
y'all.
had friends, you'd know they send letters like this all the time. It's true.
How do you suck?
Wow, that I know when we finish up a Digimon game, I send letters all the time.
My friends say I'm going to kill you and call me slurs all the time.
Oh, DP
He
reduction.
listens to the
fucking
great orator,
perish.
Alex Jones.
They're turning the fucking frogs game. I cannot believe at the last minute
Yeah, you
got us a
fucking nailed
fucking-
I
it.
had a brain
Perfect.
blast. Let's go.
I was about to fuck that all up. Holy
Yeah,
Who did we have?
we
It was
almost
the
had-
priest and
his
The
daughter.
priest and we were trying to figure out if it was the foreman or the brother.
what happened?
All right, yeah, let's see.
What happened?
What happened?
Or just like show it happen? Does it like have a?
Yeah, it kind of like reveals some more
Ooh.
information if you.
There was cash taken in the break-in. It could have been an opportunistic robbery, but then there was the loan documents. Anyone taking those must have had a plan. I barely ever moved from this spot. How could I have known the thief? How could the thief have known I'd been away? More complicated still, the footprints showed more than one person had broken into the bank. That's right, because the blacksmith.
Oh.
Yep.
The
yep.
black-
There, yeah,
Blacksmith
two people
told
broke
us-
in.
Yeah, he stole chump change from the bank.
Eh.
It all makes sense. The banker just about invited me in. Nobody at the bank when he's busy trying to invest in my sister. I knew I was onto something. I was counting on those loan documents blowing the whole thing open. I knew it! I
Mhm.
knew he was after the loan documents to try and sink to the foreman. 2 years ago, we blew open a shaft down in the mine and there was something horribly wrong. A fellow worker died in the explosion. I lost a leg and my livelihood. The foreman closed off the new shaft we made and he hushed everything up. It was definitely some sort of conspiracy. I had to get to the bottom
That
of
was
things.
right.
I always do. I knew the foreman took out a loan. I knew he was looking to hire a geologist.
I feel kind of bad, honestly.
Yeah.
So with the banker occupied, Bill took the crowbar from the stagecoach shed, pried open the bank's door, and searched for the truth. While Bill was at the bank, he heard 2 gunshots. That's when the blacksmith scared off the coyotes, so Bill left the bank in a hurry.
Ah.
He thought he'd been found out, so he started running.
Mm. And speculated the explosion might have given us some PTSD or something.
Alright, Luke.
Alright. So there I was, heading back to bed, and I saw the bank was wide open. I went inside. The cash drawer wasn't locked.
Clayton labors under a mountain of debt passed down from his father. The world has been cruel to him, but that night it offered an apology. He took the money. So what was in those documents? What was the truth that mattered to Bill so much? The mine has seen better days. The mayor wanted to see it sold before it went into the red. If he'd known what I'd known, he wouldn't be so eager to sell. If he'd seen what I saw the day when Bill was injured, I was eager to buy. I was eager to prove to my family that I'm a real high-value man. This was my chance. I had to put it all down on my loan application. Nobody would give me a loan unless they knew it was a sure thing. All my secrets were in that document. Oh, so everything he knew was in that loan document. There was another person who knew this secret and was willing to share it after a few drinks. I've seen the fire beneath the earth. I've seen the riches writhing like serpents in the mine. Fire opals.
Why am I here?
I do.
Why am I here?
I do kind of love that they give you the option not to see this shit if you just don't want the explanation.
No, why would you not want this, though?
I mean, I know I do, because I love this sort of shit in, like,
Yeah,
detective media.
When they lay everything out.
What a miraculous thing to find in a failing sulfur mine. Precious gemstones.
Yeah, opals are like super rare, apparently.
If the banker doesn't get the loan documents back as soon as possible, the fire opal will become an open secret. The foreman spoke in the language his family taught him. He penned a death threat.
So, is Tobias a zucchini?
I have no idea. What about the zucchini? Oh, you go for it.
Yeah. What about the zucchinis? Do they really exist?
Zucchini's real.
Vegetables.
Well, there you go.
Hey.
Another perfect.
Another perfect case. We're good at this.
Hell
Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm not taking any credit for that. I nearly.
No, like, I was with you with the priest. Like he, like
It did seem sus, right? Like,
yeah,
I think it was because they mentioned the whole kid thing.
yeah.
I think that was Tobias trying to throw us off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And though I was kind of on it because the foreman mentioned that the land, at least like that like he said the priest was selfish because he didn't want to sell his land. So I think that might have been like contention that like
Yeah.
he might have been trying to like force the priest to sell.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we get to the next case, I'm going to take a quick break here.
Oh
Yeah.
Well, next up is The Cult.
Ooh. Interesting.
Interdesting.
So can the culprits like change between the cases, or
No, I think all the events in the cases are predetermined.
Yeah. Which kind of sucks because that kind of alters the replayability.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of how it is with the like if you're for like a case like this, because then they'd have to have like all like the different motivations and everything, and that'd be a lot of work for no reason.
I mean, they've done it in other games before.
Hmm.
But then again, I guess this is built to have like multiple cases that like can be released.
Yeah.
It's not a major problem. I just makes it a little bit more limited. Is all.
But yeah, well, it makes the writing itself and like the writing for all of it is really good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it was as soon as it was all laid out, incredibly logical sequence of events. Like, absolutely.
Alrighty, I will be right back.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just gonna chill out. The goodness gracious me. Do do do. Hey Zako, how's it going? You know what? I need to time that actually. Mm. Nah, I'll be alright. Working out the tourney brackets, yeah. I get you. Oh boy. No, I want to kind of look in the workshop to see if this. See, this would be the perfect game for workshop support. I feel.
Yeah, like to get like community written stuff.
Hmm.
That'd be pretty cool.
It'd be pretty cool. There'd be a lot of. I'm sure there'd be a lot of just kind of crap, but I think
Mhm.
it would at least be an interesting experiment.
Yeah. Or like if they had like I guess for mod tools to build your own case,
Yeah.
like write dialogue for everybody. That'd be interesting.
They are actually working on mod support.
Oh hell yeah.
Hang on, I gotta pee.
You got a pee.
Go piss, girl.
Yo, you pissing? I'm gonna piss. I'm pissing.
I'm shitsing.
I'm gonna drown. dear.
I'm gonna yellow.
I'm pissing.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go.
I'm going for gold. It's just the what? It gets me every time. I'm gonna brown. What? I'm shitting.
I think it's just the fact that it's a question. Like the befuddled questioning of what
Yes,
he's.
huh?
What?
Like, what the fuck?
I'm shit. I'm gonna number 4 with a large fry.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Alrighty. The Cult. A grisly murder with an old-fashioned weapon. A town overrun with superstition and paranoia. An inventor and a savior who claims he can remake the world. 4 investigators to make sense of it all before it's too late. Except it's only 3. Alright, here's the code.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Do we want to switch it up with any characters?
You know what?
Let me see.
Oh.
Here we go.
You know what? Yeah, I'll try Jack Jones, actually.
I have a feeling Jezebel's gonna work decently in this one.
Actually, you know what? I think I think I like Wendy's ability too much not to use her.
Yeah, her
Okey-doke.
like her forensic stuff is really good.
Yeah, I think I'd rather like maybe even the forensics will not be useful, but even if it's not, we're at least getting a little bit more information than we usually would. You're going
No,
for Jack Jones?
I'm thinking about it.
Ooh,
He is cool. I
he does
just
have a gun.
yeah, but he isn't gonna use it.
Oh, hey, a gun!
Oh look!
Oh, a gun!
I wonder if it's loaded.
No.
No? Oh well.
Alrighty. Let's do it up.
All right, let's do it to it. Let's break it down, sexual style. Whispers into the vest. Zickold. And Dr. Wiley.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck. The butcher's barber, Bill, was... I'm going into Irish. Hang on. I'm a fucking beetle. The butcher's brother Bill was found dead last night. An arrow in his chest. Better pay the butcher a visit. It's
Yeah.
me, Scouse Connor.
Really is. Death has come to Brimstone. The butcher has found her brother Bill dead with an arrow in the chest. She needs justice. She needs you.
Well, bet hop to it.
Alright. First off, talk to the butcher.
Alright.
Oh, whoa. Oh god, so many things. Quality meat. Very sure. Fine.
Finally, someone who cares. Oh, Bill, my poor little brother. Will you find out who murdered my brother, please? Tell me about the night of the murder. At what hour did the incident happen last night? I don't know. Sorry. Bill was out late. Bill was out late a lot working on his project. Project in question mostly seemed to involve hard drinking. I worked late and he still wasn't back. I remember listening out for him that night, but I fell asleep. This morning when I went to feed the horses, I noticed the windows of his room were wide open. Then I saw his body. I'm still hoarse from all the screaming, truth be told. Blacksmith came eventually. You had a falling out? The owner of a big restaurant in the city wants to buy my recipe for my meat seasoning. They offered me a lot of money. We're talking never work again money, but I just couldn't take it. That recipe and this business is what makes our family who we are. We passed it down the generations like a torch. Bill took it hard. He said I'd change my mind when the nights get colder. He said pride won't feed and clothe a person. I told him it wasn't pride, it was dignity. But look at us now. We must seem mighty stupid to you. Notice anything unusual? We hadn't talked much in months because of the falling out. I'll tell you something that's been on my mind, though. A couple months back, Bill gives me this letter. He says if anything happens to him, I'll need its contents. Bill was always doing stuff like this, preparing for the worst. It was like he was praying for a calamity. Letter's right here, unopened. You take it. I'm still too mad at him to go along with his schemes. Damn fool.
Here's a letter. Dear
didn't
sis,
examine
I've left
this letter
something for you
in
with the
my
bartender.
minutes.
To show him this token, and if anything happens to me, hold on to that. I promise I'm real sorry about dying on you like this. I'll explain it all in that afterlife of yours. Take care, love, Bill. P.S. The 4 letters are what Mom left behind.
4 letters.
I'm gonna take this back to my kit.
In the meanwhile, I'm going to go take it to the bartender.
Yee. Oop, shit, not that.
Perhaps I should try it with something else. Okay, looks like there's nothing going on over
I'm
there.
gonna
Well-
actually fuck the blacksmith.
What happened
Go out to the square.
What happened to Betsy and her brother is unfortunate, but I don't have time to think about that now. Just one more day and this place is going to be bustling with new customers. Oh,
Love that. A beautiful mare named Bonnie. It's impressive. It's harder than it looks to draw horses.
I'm thinking about tomorrow's opportunities instead of today's problems. It's a bad habit. Where were you? Where were you the night when Bill was murdered? I was here. I'm always here. Serving drinks, getting ready to serve drinks tomorrow, sleeping in a chair. What's happening? Huh? You mean you haven't heard? We got Ed Thomas visiting tomorrow, a real big shot. Who's Ed Thomas? You don't know Ed Thomas? He's so famous, in fact, he's got a following. He's been touring around America introducing his new invention, the electric lamp. Electric lamp?
And a burger.
Mr. Thomas says he can produce light without having to burn anything at all. He just asks his little electronomers to do it for him. I told Mr. Thomas the Greeks called fermentation cooking with cold fire, in the hopes I could ingratiate myself with him. I'm a man of learning, you see. Not that it impressed him all that much. I guess he already knows these things. His followers? It all started 2 years ago. Believers in Mr. Thomas called themselves the Followers of Light. I heard they're all over the country. Look, I got a clip of a newspaper right here. Ed Thomas, the greatest inventor of all time. Is that him? I know him by his reputation only, but that is precisely the reputation that's got me so excited. Quite a few of his followers are in town, especially amongst the miners. He's a big spender, too. Alright, well, I need you to look at this letter. A letter from Bill? Let me see. And you have the token, too. Okay. Now, an object was indeed left in my care, but we have a strict protocol here. You have to present the correct passcode before I hand it over. Even the next of kin, even the law, no exceptions. This extra security is what makes our service so special amongst our customers. I know it seems very organized crime, but this is standard protocol. I asked a lawyer, so you know it's fine. Especially for this one. Bill specially warned me not to give it to just anyone. Did we find... You mentioned something about 4 letters.
Yeah. Something about 4 letters that their mom left. And apparently she couldn't write, so it must be something else. Wait, what did you say about the 4... What? About that? Was it set?
Well, that's gotta be a passcode.
Yeah.
So, he got the confirmation about the mother still dying in a fire in this this story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently the mom died like 2 years ago in a fire. And that's why she and her brother live in the rooms behind the butcher shop.
How can I be absurd? And this is the banker. Where were you? Where were you the night that Bill was murdered? Me? I'm a man of hard graft, as you know. I was working extremely late hours. There was a surge of donations as Mr. Thomas was coming to town. By the time I had them all processed, I barely had time for sherry before bed. Oh, he is definitely... Yeah, he has a portrait of one of his, English ancestors.
I just flashed my gun at the bartender. He's like, all right, I've just...
Like, fine.
I don't know.
I just remembered that I owe you a favor. What do you need? Carolyn. She used to come in here sometimes to play the piano before she died in that fire. It was many years ago. I remember a very dry summer. That's right. A year after I bought the saloon. The house used to be just behind this saloon. Some customer said they saw the pine tree in front of the house caught fire first. Then everything else was burned to ashes in no time. Not a bird escaped. The 2 siblings were both out at work. Only the old lady Carolyn was taken by the fire.
Betsy's the sort of girl to keep her money under her bed.
Apparently these lamps are purple.
Or a bed.
They have purple light.
Orpal?
Orpal. Did I
I
go
need
Oh.
to find out about Charming.
deposit
but
at the Brimstone Bank for... Okay, so Ed Thomas is supposed to be here tomorrow.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, there's his tent. Cat.
Right, was there something I was supposed to ask about at
This is very
the
old.
Brimstone Bank? Anything unusual? Encountered anything unusual? I'd say that
Have I
things around
been-
here have been unusually mundane. Not that I'm complaining. I'm pleased to say that business is doing extremely well at the moment. Brimstone Bank's investment in Mr. Thomas's traveling show has paid off handsomely. His
Got
success
a letter.
is our success.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Aha! I'm so glad I chose this character.
Nice.
Jezebel, there's good money on Bill's head, and you've always been a woman in need of good money. Ask around. Someone should be hiring yours, an old friend. So, I might, as Jezebel, I might know him.
Hmm. Okay. Interesting. So,
I
so
think
far, Go
I
on.
think maybe the 4 letters left behind has something to do with the piano and the bar.
Oh.
Oh.
I think it might be 4 notes.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because the thing in let me see, because there is a painting of the mom in the butcher shop, but it's just the mother holding a rifle.
Private rooms,
can't
no
I talk to him?
entry.
Me.
Oh, there are private rooms upstairs. If only there was a master of lockpicking.
Wait, I can't do anything. Oh, there we go. Private rooms, no entry. Not for long. Once we're in a house, so we're and no. I can't read the rest of that. What does it say?
I once
Oh,
broke into a
okay.
house.
And then they
Oh.
were ... I can't. I
Is there
can't
no
get out
way
of
to
this.
drag it
It's
along?
shit. I can't.
Oh. Oh.
I'd have to leave and come back. Can't go to the church yet. Try the bank. Yeah, I was like my character was just far enough to the right that it didn't reach the I couldn't reach X to get out of it. Putting the milk in front.
Oh yeah.
I get it.
I do too.
Honestly, fair.
It's full of explosives. Mine
You
is
guys
going
talked to the blacksmith yet?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
God, it's you.
I mean, you got gun, so you've got gun advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit. Didn't say much.
That's more of a bolt than an arrow, probably for a crossbow rather than a regular bow. What kind of clown we have going on in this town? What kind of clown show we got going on in this town? Needless to say, an elaborate weapon. Suppose it's quieter than a rifle, easier to use.
Yep.
So he
I
wasn't
just got told
shot.
to sawed off.
He wasn't shot with an arrow. He was shot with a crossbow.
Oh.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't fabricated. The blood is definitely his, according to the forensic kit. Yeah, the blood on the arrow matches that of the victim, so we definitely know that that's not fabricated. That happened. I'm not sure there's much else we can do today. Is there anyone we've not spoken to?
Oh my goodness. Aeon Protech Gaming. Thank you for reading with a party of 13. Mark.
Oh, what's that?
It's
Steve.
Malin. It's Malinger.
Oh my god. There he is. We're playing Whispers in the West. It's like a little investigatory game, but it takes place in the fucking Wild West.
In the Wild Wild West.
In the wiki wild west. I'm gonna get a job pushing buttons on the machine that'll replace me.
Wonder if I could just like brute force the code.
Maybe.
I'm gonna try it. Tried C because that might have been on the piano.
James West Desperado? I better believe it.
So you've already shown like the butcher the letter, right?
Oh my god, I think I know. Shit, never mind. So the butcher, yeah, I did.
Okay.
Shit.
I'm not sure there's actually much else we can do to that.
I'm gonna try to brute force this code. So, and it's M.
Maybe it's meat.
No, I tried that. It's A, I, or O. I'm trying to figure out what. A? Shit. Fuck, I'm gonna brute force this. So M. Shit. So it's.
Huh. The cat. I can present the cat.
Oh my god. So M. I.
Later, Mark.
Shit. Bye, Mark.
Go away, Mark.
Thank you, Game Logic. M-O. Mike, Oscar. N? No. M-O-R?
Little old Clayton Jr. He doesn't like it when anyone calls him little old or Clayton or Jr.
He doesn't like when people talk to him. So M-O-R. Maury. Shit, never mind.
Mora! That's the name of the
Would've been cool.
cat!
Oh! Thank you.
Oh.
That was it. M-O-R. How'd you find out the name?
I talked to the butcher. I presented the cat to the butcher, and she's like, oh little
shit.
Mora.
Yep. Correct passcode. That's it.
Let's go!
Small pouch, actually. Bill left this with me a couple months ago. It says Brimstone Butchers, the paper used for wrapping the ham. Open the pouch.
Strange powder.
Aw. Why did Bill leave a pouch of powder before his death?
Well, all we need to know is what did Bill.
White powder. Could be anything, really. Bill was
I say
good
that
at
once
mixing
again,
powders,
science
actually.
produce a fresh vice to scourge our communities and more importantly compete with my business.
Hang on. I can take that back.
Interesting. Yeah, you could definitely examine that.
I can. It's probably a good idea to examine those. What should I use?
Strange white powder, and that's
Oh, yeah.
probably what got him killed.
Under the magnifier, it appears to be a mixture of several different kinds of chemicals. Or must have a masterfully balanced recipe. I think using the can would probably be best. Does it burn on fire? Let me just try a little bit with a teaspoon. Pop. It catches
Where's the
fire
butcher?
quickly, but
Not the
burns
butcher.
slowly, steadily, and produces a bright flame, purple in color.
Ah.
It lasted for a few seconds.
Bill was good. Oh, Bill knew how to mix powders for explosives.
It doesn't
Curious
seem to be-
enough, Bill brought me some mysterious powder not long before his death. He was hollering on about it being the key to everything. We found it and burned it in an interesting way. Is it that same substance? Perhaps I could test that myself. Oh yeah,
dissolves
good thinking.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
does-
because the miner just mentioned that he and the blacksmith were messing around with chemicals.
it lasted for
Yeah.
a few seconds.
be
Doesn't
my
seem to
secret
be an
weakness.
explosive. Could be some flash powder people use to make fireworks.
Uh-huh.
They said that the electric lamps burn with a purple flame, don't they?
Yeah. So that's
Mm.
probably what they use in the lamp. So
All right.
there's
Well,
something
that's
up
all
with
we
that.
that's all we can do for today, I think.
Yeah, we're down to 3 seconds.
Yeah. That's fine.
Uh, strange powder. Yep.
Yeah. What did Bill leave in the saloon? Strange powder.
Powder. Ouch.
Was the package Bill left behind important enough that someone would kill him over it? Whose secret does it reveal?
Oh.
Well, today's when Ed Thomas comes in, so
Yeah, that is true. Let's
Alright,
go
well,
talk
we
to the
found
man.
it.
He's probably in town hall or town square.
I think he's
Yeah, there he
probably
is.
where. I will go to town hall.
this is where the show before. Oh, tonight. Greatest invention of Ed Thomas tour.
I'm glad you are here.
Yeah,
We have a
what's-
crisis
what-
on our hands.
Aha.
And I can't darn well sort it out myself, can I?
What are you up to here?
I've been sat here chain smoking cigars from the stress, waiting for you to come and clean this whole thing up. If you don't do something at this rate, you'll be out of a job. No, I'm not threatening to fire you. I think someone might fire me.
So
What's wrong?
Bill saw
Oh.
this invention before today.
And here's the man himself.
Oh.
Ah, such a quiet little town. Such a dull calm for the clamor of the new dawn. I don't think we've met, have we? I'm Ed Thomas, the greatest inventor of all time, and the prophet of the followers of light. 2 years ago, the spirit of progress came to me and anointed me. I have seen the future, and I have seen the part I have to play in it all. I have seen new frontiers of human inquiry that must be opened if we're to maintain our growth as a species. Tonight I will share a glimpse of the coming dawn with all of you. The electric lamp, my latest and greatest invention ever. Imagine a lamp that replaces all lamps, and imagine a world that lights up with a tap of a button. Tonight, I will bring light to Brimstone. The future is now. Why Brimstone? In truth, before my greatness was revealed to me, I traveled the country seeking visions of the Brimstone mine. It's where I had one such vision. A voice told me where I should be and what I should do if I am to make the greatest impact I can. And the voice was right. I have heard of the fires and the explosions that have befallen this town, and I have a solution. My electric lamp will change everything for the better. No more fire. The electric dawn is here. Ah. The electric lamp. My latest and greatest invention ever. Alright, well. Do you recognize this motherfucker? To think that we used to rely on such crude implements of destruction.
Powder.
In the
Ooh.
future, I have been foretold we will use electricity to execute people
He
safely.
doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Sorry.
He doesn't know what is.
The powder.
The mayor identified it straight away as New York tooth.
Some powder? Where did... I'm afraid we don't accept donations in this form.
Uh-huh. So he's a fucking liar.
I mean, he's Ed Thomas. That's basically
Yeah, true,
Thomas
yeah.
Edison.
Like he doesn't
Another
even know
letter
what
for
like what
me.
he's showing off.
No? Ah, sorry, I receive many letters from every day, from every corner of the country. Okay, do you know Bill? Family can be a trap. Remember that you are all brothers and sisters carrying the great current. Remember that I am the father of electricity, the father of light, and a father to all of my followers. Alright, what do you think of this gun? He doesn't think much of it.
What do you think of gun?
What do you think of gun?
Cat. What do you think of this cat? Oh.
The lackey of the old establishment. An enemy of progress. He is the fire that burns, while I is the light that guides. His fire burns always.
A lot of stuff starts at 2 years back. Like he met the he's known the banker for 2 years. And a lot about
Whose
other
secrets
properties.
did Bill discover?
I bet it's Ed's. Private rooms, no entry. Not for long, bitch.
Today's the big day, huh?
Huh.
It's going to be a big day for my business, too.
No, stop it.
First
We've
time
had a
since the saloon. The rooms upstairs have all been booked. Mr. Thomas has booked the entire
Wow.
floor. He knows what kind of freaky tomfoolery
Curling
will be going on up there.
Just standards on that. Goddamn.
Gotta be it.
Blacksmith. Let me talk to him.
Huh.
Gold borax or
Apparently, Mr. Thomas has an account open in Brimstone.
Yeah, the banker's
Appar-
been accepting donations in his
Yeah.
stead. They've known each other for 2 years.
And apparently, whoever donates the biggest donation in each town receives a prize from Mr. Thomas himself.
Whoops.
Oh! Oh my god, it's not tooth powder. The bartender said, "This ain't tooth powder. Whoever put you up to thinking that it is mistaken or lying." And it was
Oh,
the
did you-
mayor who
Mhm.
told me it was tooth powder.
Yaha. Did you try using the powder on the furnace?
Yes.
Yeah, take with powder.
Yeah, it
catches
burned
fire,
purple.
Purple.
Yeah.
Burns steadily and doesn't seem to be explosive.
Oh, it's you again.
Oh, that's kind of pretty, like a firework.
Bill's dead. Can't say anyone's worse off for it. Murdered. I had him pegged as more of a kicked by a horse kind of guy. At least he went out like a man. What's in the box? It's the explosives. As a cost-saving measure, we're using the most volatile mixture known to man. Don't touch. What if I show you my gun? One of the advantages of being stood next to these explosives is I know you won't pull that trigger.
Oh, so the mayor doesn't know what it is, but he thought it's like toothpaste.
Mm,
Letter from Bill. Who sent me this letter?
you're sort of... The thing is that you're sort of retracing steps I've taken.
Probably, yeah. I'm just going everywhere that I'm thinking to go.
Let me show these two the powder.
Oh, Carolyn.
Some white powder. Could be just about anything, couldn't it? Probably nothing. So if you want to investigate something like that, you'll probably dunk it in water or burn it. That's a surprisingly good suggestion. Have you been reading? I've been reading my boys' comic books, that's right. It's not where I was going, but good for you, Ernest.
Yeah. There.
How the bank?
I was just about to say the bank might have.
I've been here. Oh, he won't talk to me. Fuck this guy. Wait, no.
Oh, right. Well, I'll talk to him then.
Uh,
He'll talk to me.
maybe
Sod off.
me. Of course, you're right. Fuck you.
White powder, you say?
What about this powder? Fuck. Me. You won't talk to me.
Yeah, it's fine. I got you. Sorry, partner. I can't help you. You realize this is sort of no to burn. It's a confession. Am I to make a citizen?
This.
But of both of us have put it away now. I don't know what you're trying to achieve.
Okay. Oh. Talmud?
Huh. Bill seemed fanatic about Ed Thomas after seeing one of his light shows.
Yeah. Bill met him in a different town a while ago and joined the cult.
Has anyone tried to get into the butcher's back room today?
I did. Wait, hold on. Not sure if she'll let me. Oh, that's where I found... Oh, right. Shit. Try it again. Bill was found dead with an arrow in his chest. He died face down. Kendall lies in his right hand, and next to his left is a match. Murderer must have hidden here and shot the arrow when Bill got up. So whoever killed him was waiting inside the butcher shop. Hmm.
A rich friend of the mine owns a restaurant.
Yeah. I wanted to get the recipe for the butcher's seasoning, but she refused, and that's what had the falling out with her brother.
Right, so whose secret did Bill discover?
I'm guessing it was Ed's. Because he
Well-
has the powder that does the same thing that the lamps do. How much you want to bet he and Clayton just figured out on their own what the lamps did, and then did something. I don't know. Feel free to touch that if you want to blow your ass off.
Ah, yes, a lackey of the old establishment, an enemy of progress. He is the fire that burns, whilst I am the light that guides. Oh, did he try and take over the town? Like, the mayor seems to not like him, and he like the mayor. Okay. Interesting.
Two years ago, the banker claimed he had no money. Now has enough to expand the business. So 2 years ago, the banker just suddenly came into a bunch of money.
Hey Zen, could you check the upstairs again?
Oh, the butcher shop?
Of the saloon, because now it's saying that Mr. Thomas must be staying there.
Yeah, that's all it'll tell me.
Ah.
Hold on, let me try it again. Must be staying here. Front rooms, no entry. I have surprisingly strong opinions about private. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Interesting. Okay. Well, in that case, then, I think we may be a little bit stuck.
Yeah. What are we
Unless
missing?
we kind of.
Oh shit!
What?
I tried presenting my gun to the butcher, and she's like, "You might want to not do that around here. I've stared down the barrel of a lifetime of stresses." And he's like, "Sorry, just an old habit of mine." He's like, "You may want to kill that habit before it kills you one day."
Damn.
Jesus. Scary
Okay,
lady.
damn bitch. All right.
Damn, lady. Letter from Bill.
Oh no, not what I wanted.
Man, this guy sucks.
It really does. Alright, we're definitely certain that it's probably he found out Ed's secret.
It's probably likely, but I don't think we'll know for certain until day 3.
Alright,
I don't know how much more we can really do.
I say we wrap for the day.
It seems like we've exhausted all of our options here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like it's auto-filled in Ed Thomas.
No, I put it in.
Oh, okay.
All right, do you want to skip?
Someone should be hiring.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else we can do today. So far, this has been pretty open and shut.
Yeah. Whose secret did Bill discover? Ed Thomas.
Yeah.
At least we think. It's been 2 days since Bill drew his last breath and his killer still walks free. It's time to get to the bottom of this once and for all. Who murdered Bill?
Alright.
Okay. Oh, church is still closed.
I'm going into the town square to see if that show is on. Who are you, kid?
Yeah, apparently it was supposed to be in that. Kid.
Hi, I'm Joe. You can call me the Crossbow Kid. The crossbow kid?
Hmm.
That's right, I found a crossbow, and now I'm the crossbow kid. That could be extremely dangerous. That's right.
Oh.
Can I have it? Part of me being the crossbow kid, don't you understand? Finders keepers. Well, how about this gun? Does that make me the gun kid?
How
I
this
knew
gun,
this
small
day would
child?
come. 10 paces in town square, turn and draw. Crossbows versus gun. I'm ready to die, cowboy. Let's do this. I surrender. Did you know Bill, by any chance? The man who had the accident? Will he go to heaven or hell? What makes you think he had an accident? Oh, you mean someone whacked him?
Quack.
Is this yours? Pshaw! Pshaw! What noise does a crossbow make? Really, didn't recognize the arrow.
That Thomas got out of here real quick.
Oh, he's not here anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Double speed, no less. Man's got things to do. Hmm. Yes. Oh my god. I can go up now.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, all right.
I wonder if he left something up there. Okay. If Mr. Thomas left anything there, I better sneak in now that he's gone. Yes.
Wait, ask someone who's into antiques.
There's an imprint left on the writing pad. Presumably Thomas was no. I can only read the first half.
Oh, that sounds like something I can
Thank you
do.
for taking care of the picture of the issue as agreed. This is illegible. Ayo, there we go.
Oh.
You can take care of the rest of that.
Yeah. Can I decipher the imprint? Let me see what the handbook says. First place on a
Staircases
flat
are
surface,
sort of uncommon in the West. They frighten me.
Using a low angle sword. Soft crayon. Here it is. Thank you for taking care of the issue as agreed. I will increase your cut to 50%.
Draco Magnus, thank you for the raid. KH3 treasure hunt complete. Nice.
Very fancy handwriting.
An imprint of a note.
He's a dumb guy's idea of a smart guy. Nah, it's nothing's new.
The night the falling out. An owner of big. Yeah.
Said to ask around. Let me try to stalk this kid. Hello, child.
Huh. The mayor says the handwriting on the imprint note is quite elegant.
Mm-hmm. Shit. Can I have it?
May I see it?
Iron piece? Okay, so I need to offer the kids something. Oh my god, what if I give them explosives? Nope.
What if you give him the powder?
Oh, maybe. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Hmm.
Mormon?
Yeah, people keep agreeing that it's very fancy handwriting.
Hmm.
Chicken scratch on paper scrap. Not exactly permissible evidence, is it? Can you prove who wrote it? Seems like you have an uphill climb here. I think the banker was in on it.
You know, they did know each other.
And he was the one taking the donations.
Oh.
Have you tried to use the crumpled note on your evidence thing?
I did. That's how I know that the rest of it was 50%. Sorry, let me redo it so I can pin it, actually.
Yeah.
Because I do recognize that I should actually start doing that so I see it. Sorry.
You good?
Alright. So, obviously, the first part is thank you for taking care of the issue as agreed. I will increase your cut to 50%. Did anyone check the guy from the mine?
Oh, the miner.
Yeah,
like, talk to him?
I tried talking to both Tobias and the other guy from the mine, and they didn't really have anything to say about it.
I don't think the banker will still talk.
I
to me.
already checked the banker with the note. He was like, you can't prove diddly shit. Finally,
Yeah,
it's empty again.
This isn't permissible in court.
Yeah. So it's like, why would he just outright say that?
It's time
Unless
for
I'm
some
really
Columbo
curious about
shit.
the note that I got. Oh, that's fine. What do you know? She loved it. Oh,
Sometimes it's about what they say, not it's about how they say it, not exactly what they say. What is that? Do you think it's related to my brother's death? Okay, well,
if we could find a way to get the crossbow away from the kid, we can examine it more.
I mean,
But I've tried all the options to trade with them or something. But
all right.
maybe you try to threaten him with your gun.
He's already tried that.
Aw.
He's like, I'm not scared of death 10 paces at dawn.
Damn, kid.
Let me take a crack at it.
I don't know, my dad doesn't let me go near the mine.
I'm not in the mood to talk about that. Okay, so it's just a general thing.
Sounds like she's
Oh,
got a
okay.
motor inside her.
Aw. Nope. I'm trying to figure out who I'm supposed to talk to according to my note. Ask around, someone should be hiring yours and old friends. Like, what
Wait a minute,
does
wait a
that
minute.
mean?
Did anyone go to town hall yet?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Blacksmith.
Mayor didn't really have much of import to say.
Mm-hmm. Nothing is that damage.
Wonder if I can borrow the broom just for a Appreciate
Oh.
your dedication to cleaning up this town. Remember to bring it back before sundown. I do a
Oh,
lot
you
of
take the broom?
sweeping.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what, let me-
Oh, the bartender knows something.
Yeah, he was real sketchy.
That notepad doesn't look familiar to me at all, and nobody's been into any of the private rooms. No siree. Well, how about this gun?
This is the blacksmith's furnace. Look at the little infirmary. I just want to watch things burn in it. Right, the broom. What can I do with the broom?
It just so happens that I need a broom since my janitor ran away with the colt last night, or at least with Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas.
Ah,
Where do I find a new janitor in such short notice? This rate I'll have to hire a child. Interested in bringing order to my bar in the form of sweeping?
Oh.
I am? Alright, here are my keys.
Nice. Upstairs. Oh, I already went there. Hold on. Eh? Sorry, I can't help you. Fuck. You know I talked about this fucking note?
The room is locked. The bartender must have the key. I have the key.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I think it might have something to do with the banker, but he won't talk to me.
Like I said, I will read you verbatim what he said to me, because I did check this earlier. Chicken scratch on a paper scrap. Not exactly permissible evidence, is it? Can you prove who wrote it? Seems like you have an uphill climb here. Does that not seem sus?
Very sus.
Yeah, I think the banker is being a little bit shady about this whole thing. You want a broom, kid? You want a key, kid?
Oh my god, would that work?
Want a note, kid? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I... Want a key? Damn it. Want a broom? Yeah.
Oh, wait, shit. I didn't actually ask about the account.
Which one was the dad?
Nothing to do with me. It's your broom.
Oh! Ooh, I got
You
it!
found the crossbow.
No, Oh, I threatened to tell his dad. Examine. Carry some wear and tear, possibly through hunt. Oh no.
Run it through the forensics.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Crossbow
but I'm
engraved
wondering
with...
because the butcher.
Hang on.
I showed to the butcher.
Hang on.
That's what it says.
A crossbow engraved with the letters V-R-I. It fits well with the arrow we found. So this is no doubt the murder
VRI?
weapon. V-R-I. Let's have a look at our... Wyatt, Little Joe, Carolyn, Ernest, Seth, Ed. Wait a minute, hang on.
Hmm?
Victoria Regina Imperatrix. It was made in England. I can give you a
It is
good
the
offer.
banker.
It was the fucking banker.
Despite the wear and tear, if you sell it.
It's absolutely the banker. He has family in England.
Mm-hmm. And he and the
Wait a minute. So do you.
He and Edward cahoots.
Shit, they figured me out.
God
damn it.
gold bill.
No.
And I would have got it away. And I would have got it away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling colonials.
If only it wasn't for us, for myself.
If it wasn't for me.
Wait a minute. So...
Yeah, I think this is pretty open and closed. I think it's the banker.
Yeah. Banker.
I was hucking rocks at armadillos and I found it in a bush. You go out past the blacksmith's place in the outskirts, the wilderness, you know? Don't tell my dad I went out there, I'd be grounded again. Yeah, my crossbow back. I don't like being the unarmed kid. Big if true.
I will say, so far we haven't used any hints.
Yeah. Shit.
So I guess I guess the person wanting to buy the butcher's recipe was just a red herring.
Yeah, because they
I'm
haven't.
guessing.
They haven't.
Ooh,
Well, here's the other thing. If they
Megan.
are, then they're still entitled to be part of the bank's scheme. I think it's the banker because he's got the most reason to be in on it. You know,
Yeah.
he's taking the money.
And he and Ed know each other and were friends. And they said that the notepad isn't from the saloon, and the handwriting was really nice.
And again, he was cagey. He was like, well, you haven't proven anything.
Can you present my note to him?
I
We'll talk
did. Yeah, I did, and he was. I can do that again. I can.
Because I've been trying to find out who I'm supposed to talk to.
He doesn't say a fucking word about it.
Mm.
I'll just tell you now. Yeah, I don't know who you talked to about. Have you talked to everyone about it?
Owner in town receives a prize. Wait, what'd you say, Luke?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, have you talked to everyone in town about your note?
I presented it to basically everybody.
Yeah,
I didn't get anything terribly pertinent.
Okay, but I was like saying, did Zen herself present it to everyone?
Let me see.
Because they wouldn't.
I have.
Yeah.
And nobody had anything.
Okay.
Letter. So I can help you there.
In that case, I really don't see how it can be anyone else.
Yeah, this seems pretty cut and dry.
Yeah. Nothing to do with me, damn it.
Do we want to look in?
I guess we can.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
All right. So, what did Bill leave at the saloon? The strange powder.
The powder.
Whose secret did Bill discover? Ed Thomas. Who murdered Bill? The banker.
We're not whispering, are we? Am I quiet?
I don't think
No.
so.
Okay.
We feel good about this?
Yeah, I honestly,
yeah.
Yeah.
It feels solid.
Yeah,
I feel pretty good about this as well.
Mm-hmm. And also, the bank is British, so who the fuck cares if we jail them or not?
Be gone, colonizer.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go ahead and lock her in.
Honestly, who'd have the audacity to be British this day and age?
Audacity.
I know, right? Should be illegal.
What
The
did Bill leave at the saloon? Strange powder.
The caucasity of this bitch.
That's right. Bill left that pouch of powder with me before he died. Did you find out what it is?
Not quite.
Well, sort of, I think. It's that stuff that Ed uses.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
And it isn't flameless, too, so that was a lie.
Yeah, he found out that he's a fucking hack.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you're telling me that Mr. Thomas is a fraud? I can't believe it. And yet, that powder, it makes the same colored light.
Big brain, big brain.
So he had Bill killed by the banker.
You fools. Without Ed Thomas, without me, this town would have nothing. I did what I had to do. There was money to be made, and that Bill was more nuisance than he was worth. Oh, there we go. My parents have titles, you know. A little crossbow murder is a mere trifle. I'll be free in no time.
My father will be hearing about this.
I'm telling Daddy.
Daddy.
Mommy,
Sounds
Daddy,
like we nailed it, folks.
Yeah.
Yarp.
Yarp. There we go. That's one.
Yarp.
And 2.
And
Oh,
Yarp.
yeah.
3. That's it. Perfect.
Fucking did it.
All
no hints.
3 cases. Oh, we
Eh?
didn't get the
Oh.
achievement.
Yeah, it did feel like we missed quite a bit. But
Yeah,
let's see what
I think-
happens.
Everything was sort of obvious, though.
Kind of, yeah.
Feels
But
like
we
we didn't
did-
really.
But I don't think we got the thing for like whatever Jezebel's deal was.
Yeah, I'm still curious about that. It says to ask around, but I asked everybody. The only one that said anything about it was, I think, Tobias, but he just said, be careful who you show that to.
Yeah.
2 years ago,
That's all I got.
the bank was on the brink of collapse. On our darkest day, the followers of light came to our rescue. Mr. Thomas could have been selling anything.
Hold on. There we go.
Oh, did you click the what happened thing?
Oh, yeah.
I did not.
Oh. Hang on.
Oh, I'm at the white powder.
Turns out, selling and dies. Boop, boop.
The bank was their exclusive partner.
Uh-huh.
Bill was a man in need of hope and a loyal follower of the cult, but then he stumbled into Mr. Thomas's little secret. Yeah. The mysterious powder Bill found was the secret behind Ed Thomas's electric lamp. No, that can't be true. Are you saying there was no electricity? It was just fireworks? No, I don't believe you. Mr. Thomas's invention is going to change the world.
Bill was brave and resourceful enough to know that he could ruin a man like Mr. Thomas. He made his play. Blackmail. His crucial error was in expecting the devil to play by the rules. The secret Bill held over Mr. Thomas was worth a lot. More, in fact, than Bill's life.
The banker's grandfathers treasured this English crossbow. The banker embraced an old tradition and hunted a man. Bill had felt the cult's shadow falling over him. He did what he could. He left the powder with the bartender. So the passcode was the... Oh, you go for it.
Okay. So the passcode was the name of our mother's cat? That cat was the only thing that survived the fire that took our mother. Now Moore's the only thing aside from old Betsy that survived. Well, that's survived.
So Ed Thomas was a con artist. Who was Thomas Edison then? I always knew that electricity was fake. It's obvious when you think about it. Wait, so Thomas Edison
Just like
exists
her-
in this reality? Huh?
Thomas Edison is real!
my god.
This really is the Blooniverse.
It really is.
Holy crap.
I'm gonna look up that
Well-
letter, 'cause that's gonna bug me.
Yep. That, I think, will do us for right now. This is usually where we end.
Yeah.
Oh
honestly.
my god, and Xanalis Grim rating with a party of 17
Yeah.
right at the very end. Mooka de Bippo?
Buca de Beppo!
Who are we
Mooka de
mooking?
Bippo.
But hello, you caught us at the tail end of the stream. We literally just wrapped up a case. We got 3 straight perfects tonight in terms of cases. Hot damn.
Honestly, this is so much
And Edward
fun.
Bosco and Artsy Hartsy.
Oh, shit.
Guys.
Oh my god. Well, we're gonna gather up all your raiders and we're gonna fire them off into the distance. We're gonna send them all to Buca de Beppo. But we've got 4 more cases and 1 case that's coming soon. Who knows? Maybe we'll stream this another Tuesday. This was a lot of fun. I had a blast playing this
Yeah,
and
it was fun.
discovering the truth with y'all.
Yeah, Hoot and a Holler was had by all.
A hoot and a holler. Well,
And or a holler.
Gotta say, the gun seemed more effective than the badge.
yeah. I'm not really sure if I'm getting anything out of the badge. I'd like to see like a flow chart of things that the individual characters can do in each of the cases.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Maybe there's a wiki.
I mean,
Maybe I'll
yeah.
maybe I will maybe I'll shake down the good people at Team Dissonant for answers. But you know, this was still a lot of fun. The game is on sale for $4.24 as well. Yes, that is true.
Mhm.
I believe you can get the game and every case for like $25. It may be less right now due to the summer sale.
Yeah, I got it for those that live in Old Blighty. I got it for like 16, pretty much £16. So, I mean, for the amount I paid, and for the amount of fun we just had for 3.5 hours, I thought it was very much worth it.
Yes.
Definitely.
The base game only comes with 1 case. You have to purchase the rest of the cases, but it's super cheap right now. And if you have a friend group that you want to play through this game with, only one of you needs the DLC in order to play it. As a matter of fact, only one of you needs the game in order to play it. The rest of your friends can play the game simply by downloading the demo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very ergonomic. It's very cheap, and
Yeah.
no. And
If this stream at all enticed anyone to check it out, then please check out Whispers in the West. I believe they're currently developing more for it at the moment. They're working on another case. As well, they're working on modding capabilities so that people can make their own cases.
And that's going to be where I think this is going to really take off, because people are going to put some goofy fucking shit in here.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Or some real good ass stories in here too.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. Thank you, everybody, for rating. For now, however, I think it is time to go ahead and get on out of here.
Good.
Imagine who killed Sonic in this.
Oh my
Who
god,
killed
that would,
Sonic the Hedgehog?
to be fair, like the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog in this would be very cool.
Very wacky.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
All right. Let's go ahead and you know who's never on when I finish streaming that I've always wanted to drop by and say howdy to? Let's go ahead and raid Matt Colville.
Oh, holy crap.
Okay.
What should our raid message be?
I'm the crossbow kid.
The Crossbow Kid.
The Crossbow Kid strikes again.
The Crossbow Kid. All right. Our raid message is the Crossbow Kid. Take care, everybody. I will. When's the next time I'm going to see you? I'm going to see you on Thursday for more Elden Ring as Otho Valentinius.
Very nice.
Until then, take care, everyone. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.